the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
This is boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? This is boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New Media Today USA Boxing. New Media Today USA Boxing. As a matter of fact, man, it is what it is. We're gonna make it do what it do. You feel me? Shout out to everybody who's watching this simulcast right now on Facebook. Shout out to everybody who's watching it on Twitter, and shout out to everyone who's listening to this podcast on Amazon Music as well as Spotify. Yesterday I said Shopify. As well as Spotify. You know what I mean? So shout out to everyone, man, who's checking out this podcast. And shout out to everybody in the UK, man. Everybody in the UK, man, salute to you, family. Salute to the UK family. As a matter of fact, I was going to wear my jacket. I haven't worn my jacket in a few days, so let the old boy put on the New Media Today USA jacket, man, the bomber jacket, man. It's nice. Y'all can check it out at New Media Today USA boxing.store. Click the link in the description below if you want to check out the merch. This is the bomber jacket. It's nice. It fits real well. And it fits true to size. So if you are an extra large, it will fit like an extra large. Small, extra small is going to fit like that. You know what I mean? I got some that I bought that I had to send out. And that's that. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Check it out, everybody, man. We're going to have a good show today, man. I just saw this interview yesterday with Leonard Ellerbe. And you know that they are promoting the Isaac Cruz versus Isaac Pitbull Cruz versus Leonard Tank Davis fight in California. So this fight is going to be going down like the Titanic in California, guys, and it's going to be on pay-per-view. That's what pissed me off. You know, again, I'm happy for Pitbull. He got an opportunity, and also Pitbull is a Manny Pacquiao fighter. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Manny Pacquiao, he does a lot of business with the PPV now since he left Bob Arum, since he left Top Rank. So Isaac Pitbull Cruz is promoted by. His promoter is pretty much Pitbull now, Manny Pacquiao Promotions. I didn't know that. I just found that out doing some research. I found the interview. I had a receipts for that. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, November the 6th, we do know, not November the 6th, but November the 20th, we do know that we got the Crawford and the Porter fight going down. They've been doing very well in promoting that fight. I really like the promotions for it. Crawford has never had a promotion like this since he's been boxing. So I'm happy that that fight is being promoted very, very well. I really am. Porter is fighting exclusively on ESPN. You will notice that this fight is not a PBC fight. It's not ESPN. It's not Top Rank and joint promotion with PBC. Nah, Al Heyman went on ahead and let him go to the other side of the street, going over there, man, and fight, get that paper over there, man. Go and get them little $4 million they gonna give you, man. Cause I ain't finna pay you $4 million over here, guaranteed. You already know that. You ain't gonna get paid no $4 million guaranteed over here with the PBC. We don't roll like that. So going over there with Al Heyman, man, I'm going over there with Bob Arum, man, and they won the purse bid and let them put the $10 million up for the fight, and may the force be with y'all. And hope everything work out. You see what I'm saying? The event, from what I'm hearing, is sold out, right? But now, Leonard Ellerbe, you guys know how I feel about promoters. You know how I feel about these financial advisors. As a matter of fact, brother, don't get me started on these financial advisors. Do not get me started on these financial advisors. Oh, my God, bro, I can go on and on and on. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do a show just on financial advisors because if I do it today, it's going to be too goddamn long. We're going to do a show just talking about promoters, financial advisors, and managers. We're going to do that. We're going to do that, right? Because, we don't do no D-riding over here. We like to tell it all. You see what I'm saying? We're going to tell it the way we see it, and we're going to lay the unmitigated truth out there and let everybody else decide. Other than that, that's it. Let's get into this, man. Shout out to, and we're going to do this OJ Juman style, right? OJ Juman style. You know how we do it. Shout out to, as a matter of fact, let's do this. Everyone that's here right now listening to this podcast, let's give everybody a round of applause. Shout out to the Queen Lisa Bell.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Paul Evans.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Ava.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Rod Rib Shows.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Anthony Rubio.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my brother Charlo.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Hector Garcia. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to who else we have in the building? Thomas Jones.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Martin Ramos.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Double A. What's going on, Double A?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Hype. Hype seemed like he hyped today.
Hey,
Yeah, shout out to Lisa say that thumbnail. Yeah, man. The thumbnail says 1,000 words. And boy, if you can just look at the thumbnail and determine what the show is going to be about, the thumbnail did its job. Oh man, you have no idea, boy. You have no idea. Car ain't got no roof today, boy. Shout out to Jeff Lucietta. Shout out to Matan 509. Shout out to Southpaw Killer. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Jay Styles in the building. Shout out to Punch Perfect Boxing. What the lick read? Shout out to everybody in the UK with the AK. Shout out to Bless 365, the Queen Bless 365. Salute to you, Queen. Shout out to Will. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Ali 62. This dude come over here all the time trolling Ali 62. You can stay over here though. You can stay. I'm not even gonna block it. Just come on over here, man. It's obvious you ain't got nothing else better to do. So, shout out to Mamta Rana. Shout out to Kelly Malia. Shout out to let's see who else we have in the building. Shout out to I don't know how to pronounce your name. Sing. We're just gonna say Sing. I do not know how to pronounce your name. Shout out to Thomas Cruz. McKenna Ellis. What's going on, McKenna? Salute to the Queen, McKenna Ellis, the Queen. Shout out to Chinese Yoda. Chinese Yoda, what's going on, fam? AV Sounds in the building. Jeff Lucietta, what's happening, bro? Let's see how we're gonna do this today. I think we got shout out to my main man Jawar, man. And shout out to all of the other content creators out there, LDBC, non-LDBC, the Hispanic channels, whatever. As long as y'all ain't with that racist bullshit, y'all fine with me. I don't give a damn who you is. Yeah, shout out to all the content creators in the sport of boxing who doing their thing. Whether I agree with you or not is irrelevant. You know, you're contributing to the cause of helping grow the sport of boxing. I would like to give you the benefit of the doubt in saying that. So shout out to those guys as well. Shout out to Damian Wester. What's going on, bro? Shout out to Joe Strummer. What's happening? Shout out to who else we have in the building? Batman Boxing Talk. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Slam. What's happening, bro? Shout out to George H. What the lick read? Shout out to Listo Palos what is that? Chingazos. Listo Palos Chingazos. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Rodney Evans, Tony Kelly, The Urge, Javon Soto. Who else we have in the building? Shout out to Bruce Goals. And I think Puro Sul Central. Steven, what's happening? I think we got everybody. Shout out to the Queen. Is that the sorry about that. I thought I saw her. Shout out to Major Key Boxing. What's going on, fam? I did see her. Shout out to the Queen, Arlette. I thought I saw Arlette. And shout out to Oscar Rivas. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Chinese Yoda. For dropping that $2. Bam! Super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said I want to be rinsed up for the Dino Bots. Hey, man. Yeah, I got enough moderators already, man. You know, so I'm not giving out no more. I'm not wrenching nobody else up right now, my brother, to be fair. Probably will later on in the future, man, once the chat go to getting crazy. But right now, I got a good, solid crew of mods. They do a real good job, and you know, so we're gonna rock with them for now. Shout out to Silver Stress. What is it? Hold on, I want to sound out pronounce your name. Silvestre Ramirez. Silvestre. Okay, Silvestre. Okay, Ramirez. Okay, all right, I got you. Shout out to Diaz. And shout out to Bruce Goals once again. All right, man. Other than that, let's get into this, man. Hey, man, I just saw the interview yesterday, guys. Saw the interview yesterday, man, with my main man. You know, my favorite promoter in the whole wide world, Leonard Ellerbe. Leonard Ellerbe is the best promoter in the history of boxing. Of course, I'm being facetious. Leonard Ellerbe, Leonard, him and Floyd Mayweather. Tom Brown, TBE Promotions is the guy who PBC exclusively works with. It's amazing. You know, Tom Brown is white. It has nothing to do with that has nothing to do with anything. But these guys talk all this pro-black stuff. We need to get with Al. You know, we got to fight against the white man. But yet, Al Heyman worked exclusively with the white man, Tom Brown, in order to promote his fights. Okay, that makes sense to me.
Okay.
But that's neither here nor there. This is not the race show. Leonard Ellerbe says that Tank Davis has a tough fight against Isaac Pitbull Cruz. And the crazy part about it is this. There's nothing wrong with him saying that. He's supposed to say that. The crazy part about it is the pay-per-view is $75. Now, I told you guys they want to charge us $80. Early in the year, I said they're going to try to charge us $80 for this fight. You're going to give us a Pitbull versus Tank. Tell me this is a pay-per-view, then charge me $80, try to make me pay for it? Hell to the no. Oh, I was wrong, guys. They're not charging $80. They are charging $75. So Leonard felt sorry for the paying public and said, I'm going to knock $5 off for the old boy. This is what he did.
True.
Leonard knocked $5 off, so we don't have to pay $80, 80 big bucks, $80, guys. We don't, he gonna let us get it for the low for $75.
What?
I say Leonard gonna let us get it for the low for $75.
What?
That's what I said, bro. He gonna let us get it for the low for $75.
Yeah.
Bro, it don't make no damn sense to me, man. It don't make no sense to me. You see what I'm saying? So we got Teofimo Lopez and Lomachenko last year. That's old. That's it. So old. I forgot all about that fight. But we got that for free. We got Shakur Stevenson and Jamel Herring for pretty much for free. On cable. If you got cable, you could have watched that, right? There's no way in the hell you're gonna tell me Tank fighting Pitbull Cruz, a guy who don't nobody know outside of Mexico. Maybe everybody in Mexico probably know this guy, but don't nobody know who this guy is. I ain't never heard of him. Never heard of him before in my goddamn life. Never heard of the guy. I saw him fight on a couple of Tank undercards. Well, he ain't raised no eye to me. I'm just being honest with you. But you're going to charge us $75. Okay. Now, me being a content creator, I may have to buy it because to save you guys the suffering of having to spend your hard-earned money for this fight. I may have to buy it just to now, you know what? I'm not going to buy that fight. That fight is on a Sunday. Now, but anyways, in the recent press conference, guys, on Fight Hub, Leonard Smellerby, Garage Nose, or Snuffleupagus, or Snotch's Nose, or just Mr. Leonard Ellerbe, I want to put some respect on his name, greatest promoter of all time. Leonard Ellerbe says that Tank Davis is going to have his hands full with Isaac Pitbull Cruz, and that will be a tough fight for Tank. Now, you know how I feel about it. You know what I mean? We know what it is. We all know what it is. You see what I'm saying? You ain't going to piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. You're not going to do that, Leonard. You're not going to do that, Leonard. Now, the funny part about the press conference is that Leonard and Tank both had smirks on their faces when Leonard made this statement. Let me stop right there and repeat. When Leonard said that Tank Davis has a tough fight ahead of him, right? And that this is going to be a tough fight when Leonard, with Tank versus Isaac Pitbull Cruz, the crazy part about it is, I have the receipts, I'm going to show it to you. The funny part about the press conference is Leonard and Tank Davis both had smirks on their faces when Leonard made this statement. Oh, I got the proof. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you it's some flim-flam, some buffoonery going on here. They already know what time it is. They knows what time it is, right? Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather think that we, the boxing fans, are fools. But Leonard is counting on the Mexican fan base to show up for this fight in belief that they will support their guy because they believe their guy have a chance. Now, I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk to the Mexican fan base for a minute. We know that brothers and sisters from Mexico and Mexican descent over here in America was born over here. We know that you are a proud people, and we know that you support all Mexican fighters. He could be 1 in 500 and got knocked out 600 times. We know as long as he's Mexican, he can have a Corona in one hand and some Modelos in the other hand and step in the ring and it'll probably be a sold out event. This is what they say. I don't know how true that is, but this is what they say, right? Leonard Ellerbe is counting on you guys. And the diehard Tank Davis fans, they're going to buy Tank anyway. They diehard. Tank can be fighting an Uber driver. He could be fighting the same Uber driver that I fought and beat up. And when I won the WBC belt, he could be fighting that same guy. Tank Davis fans going to buy it anyways. So he's counting on that, right? Leonard and Floyd, think that we're fools, guys. They think that we're fools. And he's counting on the Mexican fan base in order to show up for this fight in belief that their guy has a chance of beating Tank. Leonard is not a dumb guy. Contrary to popular belief, Leonard Ellerbe is not a dumb guy, guys. He knows that Mexicans will get behind their fighters no matter what. It's a tried and true formula that has been proven to work time and time again. He knows this, right? But to the American boxing fans, we know damn well what this is. You see what I'm saying? A cherry pick. The interviewer had to hold in his laugh when he said that Isaac Cruz and Tank Davis are both mini Mike Tysons. The man was holding in his laugh when he said it. Oh, I got the receipts, and I'm going to show it to you. To show y'all I'm not capping. right? Isaac Cruz is being promoted by Manny Pacquiao Promotions, which I didn't know. I didn't know that. And the PBC. He's been promoted by both of them, right? He's got, well, you know, PBC is not a promotional company, but he's a PBC fighter. He's been promoted by Manny Pacquiao in conjunction with Tom Brown. And Tom Brown pretty much handles all of PBC's promotional fight. They promote all of their fights, right? So Al Heyman owns the PBC. He has a partnership with Tom Brown to promote their fights. Tom Brown and Al Heyman are like this, right? And then, you know, Manny Pacquiao promotes a PBC fighter. You know what I mean? And Isaac Pitbull Cruz. I didn't know that, right? So now, in basic terms, it's the matchmaker's responsibility, guys. I'm going to show y'all about matchmaking once again. In basic terms, it's the matchmaker's responsibility to set up every fight. You know what I mean? To set up every fight we watch. You know what I mean? So that, you know, their job is to put the fights together. The matchmaker got to make sure that we got a tough enough fight, or make it, you know, a strong enough fight. We look at the guy's record, we promote his record. He could be 21-0 with 20 knockouts. You know what I mean? He's 21-0 with 20 knockouts. They know the average. They know the average viewing public don't know that. Hey, it's not about how many knockouts you got. It's about who you knocked out. If he's 20-0, I want to know who the hell he fought. If he's 20-0, who the hell he fought? Don't tell me he's 25-0 with 25 knockouts. And so they'll use that to sell the fight. Oh, this dude a knockout artist. But he knocked out bums, Uber drivers, taxi cab drivers, Walmart warehouse workers, Kentucky Fried Chicken cashiers. Come on, man. They know the average casual don't know nothing about that, right? You see what I'm saying? So now, Tom Brown is the promoter and the matchmaker. That's his job, right? Now, before making any fight, Leonard Ellerbe and Tom Brown will sit back and look at the record of a boxer who they're trying to match up with their main guy, who they believe that will give Tank Davis a good fight. After all, a big part of a matchmaker's job, or it may be the promoter's job to matchmake as well, is to what? Make sure the fans see an entertaining fight, which this is what they're trying to sell us, and that they get value for their money. Now, remember, the matchmaker and the promoter cares nothing about the fans. They only care about their bottom line. So if they can convince you to believe, hey, this is going to be a damn good fight, you know what I mean? Maybe you'll just off up some of them ends. And they're counting on that from the Mexican fan base. And they might be right. Now, after all, as I said before, guys, they're fighting in California, so they might be right. Who knows? You see what I'm saying? You know, they just want to make sure that it's an entertaining fight. And Leonard did guarantee that it was going to be a knockout. Now, when it comes to being a promoter, the biggest skill set involved in being a promoter, guys, is what? Is being a great promoter, i.e. Don King was a great promoter. Probably one of the best promoters that ever entered the sport of boxing. He was a damn good promoter, but he was a piece of trash when it come to paying his fighters. He promoted good, but he raped his fighters. 99% of his fighters was black. He raped all of them. So much for that black power stuff, huh? So much for that. Anyways, now the biggest skill set involved in being a great promoter is being a great promoter. Knowing how to market and advertise a fight so that it appeals to the broadest possible demographic. In this case, the broadest possible demographic is Los Mexicanos. You know what I mean? De Los Angeles and also from Mexico if they can get this fight. They know this. We're going to market it there. Isaac Pitbull Cruz, Isaac Pitbull Cruz, mini Mike Tyson. Yeah, that's what they're saying, right? In other words, you got to know how to play the Mexican fan base for a fool. This is what they're doing. Leonard is counting on the Mexican fan base, and they're going to support it, right? He's trying to play him for a fool. Let him think, he got a chance. He gonna beat this dude. This is a tough fight. You know what I mean? He gonna beat him. He win this fight. He gonna be the WBA lightweight champion of the world. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Leonard knows who is going to buy this fight. And it ain't Americans. Americans ain't buying this fight. I'm telling you right now. There might be some diehard Tank Davis fans that might buy this fight, but we ain't buying that shit, though. I know oh my God, I said I wasn't going to buy it, but no, I can't buy it. Yeah, I'm not going to buy it. Because if it came on a Saturday, maybe I would, but it come on a Sunday. The fight is on Sunday night. I'm not. I don't know. The jury's still out. I may buy it so you guys ain't got to buy it so I can cover the fight. But I want to protest this fight, to be honest with you. I want to protest this fight. Now, Leonard knows who is going to buy this fight, and he know it ain't going to be Americans. You see what I'm saying? Now, what we going to do, we're going to look at some of the highlights of Isaac Pitbull Cruz, just in case you guys think that, oh, man, Coach, man, you hating on Pitbull. You hating on Pitbull. Pitbull, you know, he going to be the one to take Tank out. Oh, yeah? Well, if you believe that, anything is possible in the sport of boxing. Anything is possible in the sport of boxing. Here's a possibility he might. It's a possibility he might, right? You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. But now, fighters like Josh Taylor, Regis Prograis, Teofimo Lopez, Devin Haney, and Lomachenko are not on Leonard Ellerbe's radar. Let me repeat, now that Tank Davis is settling in at 135, fighters like Regis Prograis, which is at 140, Josh Taylor, who is at 140, but we know that Tank Davis has settled in at 135 so far, so we don't have to worry about the 140 division. But the other fighters like Teofimo Lopez, you know, Devin Haney, Lomachenko, they're not on Leonard Ellerbe's radar. But fighters like Roland Romero, who mysteriously had to pull out of the fight, charges came out of nowhere, blah, blah. And Isaac Cruz are on Leonard Ellerbe's radar. So I got a question I want to ask you guys. Do you guys think that Tank is in trouble when he fights Isaac Pitbull Cruz on December the 5th, 2021? Do you guys think that he's in trouble? Or do you guys believe that Leonard Ellerbe Floyd Mayweather and Al Heyman, Tom Brown of TBE Promotions, and Tank Davis are cherry picking as usual? Let me repeat those questions again. Do you guys, the paying public, really believe that Tank Davis is really in trouble when he fights or faces Isaac Pitbull Cruz this December the 5th? And we're going to talk about this. So I'm going to pull up the phone lines. Don't worry about it. Or do you believe that Leonard Ellerbe, Floyd Mayweather, Al Heyman, Tom Brown of TBE Promotions, and Tank Davis are cherry picking as usual? If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, guys. Shout out to everybody who's listening to this podcast on Amazon Music, and shout out to everyone who's listening to this podcast on Spotify. Click the link in the description below if you want to cop the merch. Other than that, let's get into this. Shout out to Ride on the Storm.
Hey, okay.
We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Boy.
He said, salute, coach. Salute everyone. I'm not buying that garbage. I didn't even watch Cruz for free. He said, Aztec boxing on Telemundo. Telemundo, man. I love Telemundo, man. That's one of my favorite. I just said, dog. I just said, hey, I got the receipts, dog. I got the receipts. As a matter of fact, we are going to get straight to the receipts. We're going to get straight to the receipts. I just got to show you guys the press. If you didn't see this press conference, I promise you, dog, bro. Oh man, let's go talk to our good brother Leonard. Let's go talk to good Leonard. No, I even wrote notes down. I wrote notes down, guys. Let's go right here. I wrote notes down, guys, to show you guys that I'm not. Hold on. I wrote notes down, guys. I got the notes right here. Let's do this. Leonard, on Snoss's nose, Leonard is trying to. I don't want to talk bad about Leonard because I don't, Leonard one of the greatest promoters of all time. And I think a lot of y'all be hating on Leonard too. I think a lot of y'all be hating on Leonard for real. Leonard is one of the baddest promoters that ever did and get away with it. I don't think y'all be hating on Leonard. I think y'all be hating on Leonard. You know what I mean? I just on the low, just on the low. I think y'all be hating on Leonard on the low. Oh, let me see something. Yeah, I think y'all be hating on Leonard on the low. Hold on, guys. Let me see something. I'm trying to. Oh, okay. Let's do this. I think y'all be hating on Leonard on the low, man. That's what I'm thinking. Y'all need to cut it out. Y'all need to cut it out. Let me see. Can I pull it up on here? Oh, here you go, right here. I got it right here. Bro, let's get to the super chats. Shout out to Jamie Nieto.
Hey, okay.
We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Boy.
He said, "Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe, coach. No way I'm buying this fight. Got to take a stand against this garbage, or we keep getting it." Hey, listen, man. Hey, Jamie, I may end up buying the fight so I can cover the fight, just so I can report it to you guys. I may end up doing it, bro. Shout out to hold on. I got something for you guys. Oh, Tank, I got a video from Tank where he's talking about him sparring Sean Porter. It's based on how he did in sparring on Sean Porter. He said Sean Porter knows that he's one of those top guys in boxing. So yeah, I gotta share that with you too, guys. Shout out to the Queen Bless 365.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Boy.
Bless says, but Devin Haney fights on December the 4th, right? Yeah, I think he does. As a matter of fact, Bless, I think you're right. Devin Haney does fight on December the 4th. So maybe people will be excited to watch a fight on Sunday. In Los Angeles, I don't know. You know what, Bless, you might be right. You might be right. You might be right. They're targeting a certain demographic out there in California. They know that they're targeting a certain demographic. So that's why they're having it out there. They're not having it in Atlanta. They're having it in California. They're hoping that they can get the Los Mexicanos para allá. Se pueden comprar, se puede comprarlo. You know what I mean? The pay-per-view. That's what they're hoping. They're hoping that they can get them to go out there and buy it. And, and si se pueden comprarlo, entonces todo estará bien con nosotros, con Mayweather Promotions. So if they can tap into that base right there, get them to buy it, then that's what they're looking for. That's what they're planning on. Because they know me and you ain't buying it. Bless, they know me and you ain't buying that fight. Because we know what it is. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, maybe, maybe that's what it is. You know what I mean? Maybe that's what it is. Ain't no maybe. That's exactly what it is. As a matter of fact, let's see this flim flam right here. Let's see this flim flam, guys. Old Leonard right here, man. Old Leonard, my dog Leonard. That's my dog. That's my dog now. I rocks with Leonard now.
Members of the media here.
I rocks.
Here you go. Both of those fighters.
So here you go, right. Hold on, guys. I'm finna put it on right now. Hold on. So they're gonna start with Tom Brown. Now, y'all want to know who Tom Brown is, right? Do y'all want to know who Tom Brown is? You hear a lot about TBE Promotions. And some of y'all thought TBE Promotions meant Floyd Mayweather. Meant Floyd Mayweather, right? Some of y'all thought that, right? No, TBE Promotions, TBE Promotions, which is Tom Brown Promotions. TBE Promotions is owned by Tom Brown. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a promoter as well. You know what I mean? So it's owned by Tom Brown. So let's go. Let me go ahead and share this with you guys. You know how I do it. I like to come with the receipts. It's one thing to talk about it, but it's another thing to show you the receipts. If I can show you the receipts, that'd be even better, right? All right, now let's do this. Now he got that Kool-Aid smile on his face. Now you can just look at the smile on his face. He already know he full of shit. You can look at the smile on his face. It's the smile tell you every goddamn thing right there. I'm telling you right now. Shout out for Listo. Shout out to Listo.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Mexicans work Monday morning. They ain't buying this. Bro, I'm telling you, I think they don't survey the land already. I think that this is what they're counting on. They don't survey the land already. They're trying to sell out the event. We're going to see what's up, right? We're going to see what's up. You know what I mean? Now, yeah, he said TGB. You're right about that. Diallo Huggy. Thank you, brother. Thank you for correcting me. TBE is Floyd. I'll be getting them confused. TBE, TBG, TGB. Sorry about that. TGB. You're right about that, my brother. TGB. TGB, TBE, OPP. The alphabet is confusing me. The alphabet is confusing me. There's too many goddamn alphabets. But you're right. TGB Promotions. TGB Promotions, right? So now, the look on his face tell you everything. He ought to know, yeah, I'm finna get up here and cap a little bit. You know what I mean? So let's keep going. Let's keep going, guys. As a matter of fact, let me turn this on right here. Let me turn this on right here, guys. Because I want you guys to hear this. I really want you to hear this, guys. I want you to hear this. Let's put it on the trusted roadcaster. All right, there we go. I want you guys to hear this. Because I don't want nobody thinking I'm capping. I don't want nobody thinking, well, man, coach, man, he tripping, man. And these dudes smiling and kiki-king. And I'm telling you, bro. Watch this flim flam right here.
Promotions, Mr. Leonard Ellerbe.
Hey, Brian, thank you. Thank all the media for joining us today. This is an exciting matchup with, again, the most exciting fighter in the world to my left, taking on Isaac Cruz, again, who's a tough, hard-nosed lightweight.
Now, let's start right there. He said that to his left, Tank Davis is the most exciting fighter in the world. He's supposed to say that that's his fighter. He's supposed to say that, guys. That's his fighter. He says Tank is the most exciting fighter in the world. Now, what I want you to focus on, guys, look at these guys' facial expressions. Look at these guys' facial expressions. You can look at Leonard's face and tell what I'm going to tell you right now. I am a Leonardologist. When it comes to studying Leonard Ellerbe, I am a Leonardologist. I know I can tell when he's full of shit. I can tell when he's lying. I specialize in this guy. Trust me. Look at Leonard's face and look at Tank's face. I want you guys to say something. Let's keep going, guys.
The top 10 contender across the board. with all the ratings. He's a very, very exciting young fighter himself. And he's looking to come and knock Tank.
So basically, he's saying that Isaac Cruz is the top 10 contender across the board. As a matter of fact, hold on, fella.
Tender, a young man who has won 17 straight fights since 2016. It should be a great event. It is being promoted by Mayweather Promotions, GTP Promotions, and of course, TGB Promotions as well. Tickets are on sale. You can purchase your tickets at AXS.com. Again, ASX.com. We're going to talk to both of the fighters. You'll hear from both of them. We're going to ask some questions. I know you members of the media here, you're going to have questions, going to allow you the opportunity to ask those questions directly to both of those fighters.
Let's go ahead and get to this, man. I ain't got time to all this.
Again, the most exciting.
It's unprecedented run of bringing fight fans what they want.
As a matter of fact, let's do this. I ain't finna play these games. Let's do this, man. I was trying to sync it up with the phone. Let's hit it. Let's hit this, man. Let's hit this. Here you guys go.
Of Mayweather Promotions, Mr. Leonard Ellerbe.
Shout out to Big Money Texas.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that $2. Bam! Super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Big Money Texas said no Mexicans in Texas are talking about this fight, coach. Hey, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Here you go right here. Hey, go to see the say, or say, why take need Ellerbe to translate and speak for? Hold on, listen. You jumping the gun. You jumping the gun. Listen, watch this, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. This is some flim flam, this is some from buffoonery. Here you go right here.
Hey, Ron, thank you. Thank all the media for joining us today. This is an exciting matchup with, again, the most exciting fighter in the world to my left, taking on these.
Look at the smirk on Leonard Ellerbe's face. When Leonard says, this is an exciting matchup, look at the smirk on his face. This man is trying to play us for a fool. He's trying to play the boxing public for a fool. Look at the smirk on Leonard Ellerbe's face when he says, this is going to be an exciting matchup. And look at Tank Davis. Tank look like he don't even want to be there. He look like, man, this some bullshit, man. The only reason I'm up here, man, because Leonard told me I need to be here. Other than that, I'll be somewhere else. I'll be somewhere hanging with AB or something. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Isaac Cruz, again, who's a tough, hard-nosed lightweight. He's a top 10 contender across the board with all the ratings. He's
Wait a minute. Hey, watch what Leonard do. Look at the body language. Look at the body. He's doing everything in his power to keep from laughing. He's doing everything in his power to keep from laughing. Look, bro, please look at this. Please, guys, please look at this. Oh my God, I had to show y'all this, bro. I watched this press conference 3 times. He got the smirk on his face. He got the smirk on his face. Hold on. I can't breathe. Okay, hold on. Let's keep going.
Again, the most exciting fighter in the world to my left, taking on Isaac Cruz. Again, he's a tough, hard-nosed lightweight. He's a top 10 contender across the board with all the ratings.
You notice how he paused? He said he's a top 10 contender across the board with all the ratings. And then he turned his head to the side and he took a deep breath. That nigga full of shit. He said, boy, if I could get this one over on them, boy, these fans are really stupid. These fans are stupid.
To this day.
Well, I can tell them anything. Hey, bro, look at him. He took a deep. Hold on, let's see that one more time. Just one more time. I'm gonna let it play. I promise, guys. I promise.
With again, the most exciting fighter in the world to my left, taking on Isaac Cruz. Again, who's a tough, hard-nosed lightweight. He's a top 10 contender across the board with all the ratings. A very, very exciting young fighter himself. And he's looking to come and knock Tank off his throne. The country of Mexico is riding very high. Off of the big Canelo win, where he made history. And there's a big opportunity for Cruz
This nigga, oh, this boy Leonard, hold on. Oh my God. Now, I told you guys he's banking on the Mexican fan base to buy this fight. How do I listen? What did I just tell you guys? He's banking on the Mexican fan base to buy this fight. I'm finna give you the receipt right here. Leonard, tell him again. Tell him again, Leonard. Tell him again.
He's a very, very exciting young fighter himself. And he's looking to come and knock Tank off his throne. The country of Mexico is riding very high. Off of the big Canelo win, but he made history. And there's a big opportunity.
So you heard what he said? He said the country of Mexico is riding high off of the big win for Canelo. So I told you guys in the opening statement, he's counting on the Mexican fan base to buy this fight. Did you hear what he said? The Mexican people are riding high off of the accomplishments of Canelo Alvarez. Mexico's very own Canelo Alvarez has made history by becoming the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, and the Mexican fan base is riding high off of this. So what we gonna do, we gonna sneak old Isaac Pitbull Cruz in through the back door. We gonna sneak him in through the back door, match Tank up with him, fight him in LA, and be like, hey man, listen, Viva Mexico, you guys got another champion right here. This guy's a knockout artist. He done won his last 17 fights, and he's fighting Gervonta Tank Davis. And you know that Pitbull, he's the Mexican Mike Tyson. And you know Mike Tyson was a knockout artist. He's the Mexican Mike Tyson, and he's going to knock the Tank out. This is how they're selling it to you guys. He says the Mexican fan base has been riding high off of the accomplishments of Canelo Alvarez. He playing y'all for, he think y'all stupid. True. I'm gonna have to buy the goddamn fight just to cover it so you guys can't. So you guys don't have to. But let's keep going though. Leonard smile and got a smirk and everything. He know he's full of shit. But let's keep going.
To stand up for his country. He's gonna be looking to take Tank right on out. He's looking for Cruz to stand up for his country, and he's looking to not take out. Oh my God, this nigga landed on thick. Leonard, my dog, the best promoter in the history of boxing, Leonard Ellerbe, is landed on thick. Leonard says that Isaac Cruz gonna stand up for his country. Oh, bro, he landed on thick, boy. The country of Mexico is riding very high. Off of the big Canelo win, but he made history. And there's a big opportunity for Cruz to stand up for his country. And he's going to be looking to take Tank right on out. And I know for quite some time, I've been having my eye on him, talking with my good friend Sean Gibbons for quite some time. And I've had my eye on him really since he fought on Tank's undercard. When we fought, look at
the look on Tank's face.
Very, very impressed.
Hold on. So he said Leonard, let me break this down for you guys. Let me translate this for you. We had our eye on him since he fought on Tank's undercard. So what he's saying is we've been looking to cherry pick him since we saw him fight on Tank's undercard, and we were just waiting for the right moment to pick that cherry. So now this is what he said. We had our eye on that cherry for a long time now. Hey, shout out to Ride on the Storm.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said even if the fight tanks, no pun intended, they will still say it sold over 200K. They hide the actual numbers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, you know, who knows? Who knows on Ride on the Storm? You might have a point, brother. Shout out to Hector Garcia.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Ellerbe's on that good booger sugar. Bro, just look at the facial expression. Just look at the facial expression, bro.
With the knockout that he had against Magdalena. And I had this conversation with Sean, and Sean was saying that, look, he's coming for your boy. And I said, well, look, He might get that opportunity one day down the road. But again, Tank's always ready. He stay ready, so he ain't got to get ready. Again, so December the 5th, expect nothing but fireworks. This fight will definitely end in a knockout.
So you heard what Leonard say. He said December the 5th, expect nothing but fireworks. This fight would definitely end in a knockout. Yeah. We know it's going to end in a knockout. We know it's going to end in a knockout. I'm gonna show you guys some highlights. We know it's going to end in a knockout. Let's keep going though. We ought to know that, Leonard.
Leonard, you know, the irony about this fight is both of these fighters have both been described as mini Mike Tyson. Isaac Cruz because of his punching power, and we know with Gervonta Davis.
Hey, so this dude sitting there, he say both of these fighters has been described as mini Mike Tysons. And he's, bro, listen, man. Oh my God, come on, man.
To the ring. If you look at his knockout record, he's knocked out just about every fighter that has stepped into the ring with him. It should be.
Now look how Leonard smiling. Leonard smiling. Leonard. Goddamn Leonard, that's my dog. My dog, Leonard, man. That's my dog. That's my dog. Shout out to the Queen, Bless 365. Hey, okay. We're dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
She said towards the fight. And Cat Daddy, some more activator. Hey, I might have to call Cat Daddy, have him won't do that show, man. Here you go, man. Here you go, right here. Check this out. This Tom Brown right here. This Tom Brown, TGB.
One heck of a fight. Let me also bring in the president of TGB Promotions, the Hall of Famer himself, especially when it comes to matchmaking. Here's Mr. Tom Brown.
Moderators, if anyone is spamming, block him. Get him out of there. You ain't got to. If you got to ask him if he's spamming, get his ass out of there.
Hey, okay.
Thank you, Brian. It is going to be an incredible night. And Los Angeles has always been a great boxing town, going back more than 100 years. And when fighters from Mexico City come to Southern California to fight, they come with a ton of pride, courage, and desire. They flat out don't want to lose. And Isaac Cruz is a certified Mexican warrior from Mexico City. These dudes, oh my God, bro, this don't make no goddamn sense, my nigga. Come on, man. Go ahead. You know, the Staples Center has a rich tradition of bringing the best and biggest fights to Los Angeles. And with Tank Davis fighting, you know there's going to be an electrifying crowd in there that night. And something about the Staples Center always seems to bring out the best in the fighters also. So he's doing his job promoting it, right? Tom Brown. Let's go here, man. Now let's look at this guy. This one I found out about that Isaac Cruz is his promoter is Manny Pacquiao. Let's go.
Who helps represent Isaac Cruz. Sean, if you would just give us a statement about your fighter in this fight.
Hold on.
Yeah, just I want to
there's going to be electrifying
here you go.
In there that night. And something about the Staples Center always seems to bring out the best in the fighters also. So it's going to be bombs away on December 5, like Leonard said, and you don't want to miss this. Thank you, Brian.
Absolutely. Thank you, Tom. And of course, Sean Gibbons is a man who helps represent Isaac Cruz. Sean, if you would just give us a statement about your fighter.
Here you go. Shout out to Jamie Nieto. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said this bum out here fighting other bums.
But this bum is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
Hey, let's hear it, man. Hold on, I got you.
During this fight.
yeah, just I want to thank Leonard Ellerbe. I want to thank Mayweather Promotions, TGB, and for beginning this opportunity.
We're gonna hear Tank speak too.
Promotion, Manny Pacquiao Promotions. This is our first fighter from Mexico we've ever signed, and
So this Manny Pacquiao Promotions, this is the first fighter from Mexico that Manny Pacquiao has signed. He represents Manny Pacquiao Promotions. So this is how I found out that this was a Manny Pacquiao fighter. I didn't know that, guys.
He saw Isaac Cruz fight. He saw him knock out Diego Magdaleno. He's got a lot of hope in the kid. He believes he's got the real deal. He's 23 years old, and coming from Mexico City, they don't get any tougher and better than that. So I think it's going to be a tremendous fight. I think the fans are going to be the real winners here.
Okay.
And
so they say it's going to be a tremendous fight. He think the fans going to be the real winners. This is what he say, right? Let's move on because I want to hear what Tank Davis got to say. Now, this is some funny shit. Let's hear what Tank got to say. Let's see what Tank got to say. Let's see what Tank got to say. Let's go.
Miss Tank, Gervonta Davis. Gervonta?
I'm just happy to be here.
Now look how Leonard is looking at Tank. All right, now make sure you don't say what you ain't supposed to be saying now. Now check this out.
I've been working hard, different opponent, but
The audio is kind of messed up, guys, on this interview. So don't worry about it.
It is what it is. That's what comes with the sport of boxing. I know that Isaac Cruz gonna come to fight, and it's going again. The fans don't lose. They definitely win. Come December 5th, because there will be an exciting fight. I know he's coming, well prepared, and I'm coming well prepared. So I'm definitely grateful for this opportunity. Once again, thank you, to Mayweather Promotion, and himself, Mayweather himself, our Hammond Show.
Now, Leonard, look at the look on Leonard's face. All right, now he got that darn king look on his face too. All right, now you gonna fight this dude Cruz, and that's what it's gonna be. You gonna take what we gonna give you, and that's it. Now get on up there and do what you got. Tank don't even want to be there. He don't even want to be there.
Full time. TGB. Thank y'all for.
He didn't even know who was promoting the fight. He said, "Is it TGB?" And Leonard had to tell him.
But, and just everybody that's included to making this big event, having either Steve Espinosa, things like that, So I'm just grateful to be in the position, ready to put on a great show December 5th, and may everybody win.
Leonard trying to keep him smiling.
Thank you. One thing you're gonna get.
Hey, Leonard trying to keep Leonard trying to keep him smiling, dog. Leonard trying to keep him smiling. Now I gotta show y'all one more thing before we move on from this. I gotta show you this, dog. I gotta show you this. The goddamn smirk. But this right here, like, bro, like this right here.
Again, Tank always ready. He stays ready, so he ain't gotta get ready. Again,
Bro, that goddamn Leonard with the pool. Bro, listen, bro. All I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying. Shout out to Kick Heavy.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
All I'm saying is this. Leonard blessed us. I think as fans, boxing fans, we should be happy and fortunate that Leonard Ellerbe, he did not charge us $80 to watch this fight. He's only charging $75 to watch this fight. So if you want to see Tank Davis fight Isaac Pitbull Cruz on a Sunday, it's a Sunday, guys. Sunday Night Football, all that stuff. It's on a Sunday. If you want to see this fight, Leonard has blessed us by only charging us $75. Thank you so much, Leonard. As a matter of fact, let's give Leonard a round of applause for only charging us $75 to see this magnificent fight. Shout out to Kick Heavy.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that bam dub on your boy once again.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say Leonard do be capping. Ellerbe is that OG that will say whatever he needs for $1. Ellerbe, the type that'll try to sell you raindrops in the middle of a thunderstorm. He said he'll try to sell you raindrops in the middle of a thunderstorm. Hey, that's a good one there. That's a good one there, man.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches. Fighting other bombs.
Anyways, bro, I can't make this up, dog. Bro. Oh my God. $75. So he blessed us. He blessed us, dog. We would have paid $80 for it, but he's blessing us with $75. So, anyways, let's this is why I say Tank gonna knock this dude out. I say Tank gonna knock him out. How do I know he's gonna knock him out, guys? This is how I know. Roll, please. We're gonna turn the music down. It's Isaac Cruz right here, as you can see. We don't have no, it's on Isaac Cruz. This is Isaac Cruz. All right, let's keep going. We're gonna look at some of his highlights. Here come the Pitbull. The Pitbull is coming. This is what Tank got to worry about. Tank got a pit bull he need to be worried about. Tank has a pit bull that he needs to be worried about. That pit bull coming. That pit bull is coming. Here you go. Here goes some more highlights of the pit bull. Tank is in trouble. Tank Davis is in trouble, guys. Here you go. Here come the pit. Here come the pit. Here you go. Here you go. He's coming in there. He coming in there. This is him. This is the pit. This is the pit. Tank is in trouble. Tank is in trouble. Tank is in trouble. The pit bull is coming. Here come the pit bull. Look at that. Look at that pressure. Look at that pressure. Look at that pressure. Oh, he just caught him with an overhand right. And the referee started the fight. He hit him one time and started the fight. Like, literally, he hit the guy one time and started the fight. I think he broke his nose. I don't know. He broke his nose. He started the fight. That's it. Pitbull won. So Pitbull got knockout power, guys. Pitbull got knockout power. Shout out to the Rider of the Storm for dropping that $2. Bam! Super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He says Sunday, I'd rather watch the Jets play the Falcons on pay-per-view. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Brandon Hill Sr. says, LOL. How the heck this fight costs more than the Crawford Porter fight? Do you want to know why this fight costs more than the Crawford Porter fight, sir? Because Tank Davis and Isaac Pitbull Cruz is a bigger fight than Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter. That's why.
Okay.
Now you know goddamn well I am lying. You know I'm lying and you know I'm being facetious, but that's neither here nor there. You feel me, brother? This is what Leonard's going to say. Leonard is going to tell you this. He's gonna piss on your leg and tell you it's raining outside. Shout out to Bon Scott. He said I might pay $75 to have a comedy show with Tank sitting on Ellerbe's knee like a ventriloquist dummy telling jokes. Wow. Yeah, man, this fight costs more than the Porter. This fight costs more than the Porter Crawford fight because Tank Davis and Isaac Cruz is a bigger fight. It's a bigger fight. Shout out to Jamie Nieto. Dropping that quarter upper. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Tank been a pro for 8 years and they still got him on fighting caliber. This caliber fighter not gonna be fighting the best in the division. PPC protection program. Yes, the PPC protection program is real. The PPC protection program is real. Telling you. You see what I'm saying? So now, here you go. Let's see. Yeah, the PPC protection program is real. He said, how much is the Crawford pay-per-view? Crawford Porter pay-per-view? It's $69.99. It's $70. $70. So to see Crawford and Porter is $70, and to see Tank and Isaac Cruz, the pit bull, is $75. Let's keep going. Let's look at the pit. Let's look at the pit. Here come the pit right here. Y'all see the pit right here. Well, that ain't the pit there, but he fighting. I'm doing this on lean on. Okay, here come pit bull. Here he come. He coming. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Got them hands. Got them hands up. Got them hands up. Here come the pit bull. This is gonna look at her. This Tank is in trouble. Tank is in trouble, guys. I'm telling you, Tank is in trouble. This is who Tank is fighting. He dropped him. Look at that power. Look at that power. Tank is in trouble, guys. This is $75 what we paying for. But let's keep going. We're going to look at some more highlights of the pit bull. We're going to look at some more highlights. Here come the pit. Here you go, pit. Oh, man, look at that. He got, now, I ain't gonna lie, he can do it. Now, he does have a left hook, a really good left hook to the body. He throws punches to the body very well. Not going to lie, guys. Here he come. You know, here you go, here you go. Hop, look at that. Them body shots. Them body shots. Tank in trouble, man. I don't know if Tank is going to sit there like this guy's going to sit there in front of Pitbull. I don't think Tank is going to just sit there head to head with Pitbull like that. To be honest with you, to be fair. So, you know, but you know, this is it. This is it. This is it. Thomas Jones said, Coach, this guy's too slow. Yes, I noticed that. He's very slow. He's very slow. He's very slow. But we're going to look at some more highlights. Bap. There you go. Bap. These are some early fights. You know, this is when this is the 8-rounder, guys. This is the 8-rounder. Bap, there you go. This brother say, he say, and it's made every boxer duck each other to the payday call. He say this fight is better than the Rolly fight. No, hell no. This fight is not better than the Rolly fight. But to see Rolly Romero, this fight is not better than the Rolly fight. Hell to the no. No, sir. Rolly Romero is too entertaining. You know what I mean? This is who Tank is fighting, guys. This is who I'm going to pay $75 to watch right here. This is, so I'm going to, you know, charge it to the game so you guys don't have to be forced to pay for this. This is Pitbull is one in the red trunks. This is who Tank is fighting, guys. This is who Tank is fighting. This is $75. And as a matter of fact, this guy's better than Teofimo Lopez. This guy's better than, no, sorry about that. Pitbull is the guy that's in the gray trunks. Sorry about that, guys. Pitbull is the guys in the gray trunks. I said the red trunks. I was wrong. Pitbull is the guy that's in the gray trunks. This guy is better than Teofimo, so Tank don't need to fight Teofimo because Teofimo can't put butts in seats. Devin Haney, he ain't nobody. He ain't fought nobody, so we don't need to see Tank fight him. Vasily Lomachenko, he ain't nobody. He overrated. We don't need to see Tank fight him, but if we gonna pay $75 to see Tank fight Pitbull. He come to Pit. He come to Pit. Nice left foot. He come to Pit. Bye-bye. Here he come. He come to Pit. He coming. He come to Pit, guys. Body shot. Oh, nice shot to the body. This is who Tank is fighting, guys. This is who Tank is fighting. $75 on pay-per-view. And guess what? The Tank Davis fans, they're gonna buy. Them diehards gonna buy. And them diehards gonna say that this fight is way better than Teofimo ain't got nothing. Devin Haney ain't got nothing. You know that, but Pitbull is the guy. This $75, dog. This $75, dog. These witness protection program fighters. These witness protection program fighters. Oh, this is what they selling me. Here you go right here, guys. Pitbull. Let's look at some more Pitbull. Look at some more Pitbull. You know, look at some more. Here come Pitbull. Bop. Overhand. He got a nice overhand right. Now, if he catch Tank with that overhand right, he might knock him out, though. If he catch Tank with that overhand right, he might knock him out. Overhand right again. Pop. Oh, look at that. There you go. Here come Pitbull. Yeah, Tank in trouble. Tank in trouble. I see an uppercut catching him, though. I do see an uppercut catching him. This, and listen. He says, Coach, this guy's pretty good, but he shouldn't be fighting Tank on pay-per-view. Yeah, okay, yeah, he pretty good. You know, he's pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty good. But this is what we're paying for, right? Playboy advertising on there. This is what we pay, $75, right? $75. No, I can tell you this. No American is going to buy this fight, especially no Black American. Now, the Tank Davis fans going to buy this. Tank Davis fans and the fans from Mexico and LA, they going to buy this fight. But the black fans and the boxing fans in the hood, they ain't buying this. I can tell you that right now. They ain't buying this. I can tell you this. There you go right here. There you go right here. I don't think outside of Tank Davis diehard fans, you know, no, they not buying. I can tell you this right now. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Bap. Here you go. Here you go. Here come the Pit. Here come the Pit. Tank Davis is in trouble, guys. I can tell you that right now. Tank Davis in trouble. Oh, he got some bitch. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. He goes to the body very well. He goes to the body very well. Pitbull does go to the body very well. He does go to the body very well. Tank Davis fans gonna buy this fight. They're gonna buy it. I can promise you that. I can promise you that. They're gonna buy it. They're gonna buy it. They're gonna buy it. They're gonna buy it, bro. Ride on the Storm says, shout out to Ride on the Storm. Hey, okay. We're dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Here you go.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Pitbull getting paid $20 in a case of Bud Lights. No, man. He looking at overhand right. Look at that. Look here, bro. Listen, this is what they're charging. This is what they're charging us $75 for. So I can get Crawford and Porter for $5 less. This is what they're charging on $75. Here you go. Here come the Pit. Here come the Pit. Here come the Pit. Tank Davis in trouble. Tank Davis in trouble. Tank Davis in trouble. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I don't know about this one, y'all. I don't know about it. Here come the Pit. Here come the Pit. Here he come. Tank is in trouble. Leonard, oh, man. There you go. That overhand right. That overhand right. Bro, listen, if he catch Tank with that overhand right now, it might be good night Irene for him. It might be good night Irene if Tank get caught with that overhand right. It might be good night Irene if he get caught with that overhand right. Here you go right here, guys. Here you go right here. Let's see it one more again. Here come the Pit. Here come the Pit. Tank. Oh, he caught. Oh, look at that overhand right. Boy, if he catch Tank Davis with that punch, it's over with. Shout out to Damian Western.
Hey, okay.
We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, this fight is going to cost me $29.99 at Best Buy with my Fire Stick. I forgot all about that old Fire Stick, man. Forgot about that old Fire Stick. Here you go. This it. Shout out to the Chief Fred.
Hey, okay.
We're dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, show some Tank highlights so we can see the tent separation, if you will, sir. No, I can't show the Tank highlights, man. PBC will block this video. PBC will block this video. This is that's the only reason why I can't show a PBC. Every time I show like 10 or 15 seconds of a PBC highlight, I get it. They'll tell me to remove it they'll tell me to remove it. I can't show it. This it, guys. This it right here, guys. This it. That's it, guys. That's Pitbull. That's his highlights. That's his highlights, guys. That's his highlights. That's Pitbull. That's it. The Tank is in trouble. Shout out to Alice on Corona.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that dropping that half of bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said he's okay, but maybe the highlights of not his last fight or the one before that one. Yeah, the highlights of his last fight. I went looking that up. I think he went 12 rounds with somebody. His highlights, he's gotten better. But but it is what it is. He's gotten better. I'm just gonna say, Pitbull, he's that guy. He's that guy. You see what I'm saying? He's that guy. Bro, like this is why Leonard Ellerbe, this is why you see this face right here. This is why you see this face right here on Leonard Ellerbe and Tank's face. Tank look like he's not interested. Leonard is trying to say this with a straight face. Tank, look at
Mexico is riding very high. I'm off of the big Canelo win. A very, very exciting young fighter himself. And he's looking to come and knock Tank off his throne. The country of Mexico is riding very high. I'm off of the big Canelo win where he made history. And there's a big opportunity for Cruz to stand up for his country.
Hey, do you see him trying to keep from laughing? The man is trying to keep from laughing, bro. He's trying to keep from laughing.
He's looking to take Tank right on out. And I know quite some time.
And look, Tank put his head down. Look at this. Tank put his head down and put a smirk on his face when Leonard said that. Bro, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. Look, when he says he's looking to Tank, hold on, here you go. One more again. My eyes do not deceiveth me. My eyes do not deceiveth me. Backeth away, backeth, my eyes do not deceiveth me. I know what the hell I'm looking at. Here we go.
He made history, and there's a big opportunity for Cruz to stand up for his country, and he's going to be looking to take Tank right on out. And I know for quite some time,
look at Tank. Look at Tank. Look at Tank.
I had my eye on him really since the.
Look at Tank. He's trying to keep from laughing. He knows it's a cherry pick. He knows this a cherry pick. Tank knows this a cherry. Listen, man. Come on, man. Bruh. Listen, I have a master's degree in Leonardology. I have a master's degree in Leonardology. When he said this, the man Tank put his head down. He said he's looking to take Tank out. Right? Leonard had a smirk on his face. He's trying to keep from laughing. Tank had to put his head down and bite his fingernails so that he doesn't burst out laughing in front of the camera. But them diehard Tank Davis fans, they gonna tell me, oh man, you over here hating. You hating. Come on, man. This one dude said, he said, bro, you too much. I'm out. Bye. Rosilla, bye. As a matter of fact, we gonna make sure you out. You ain't never got to worry about coming back again. He said, bro, you too much. I'm out. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Holla at you. Please don't come back. Anyways, this is why he's laughing. This is why he's laughing, guys. So I just got to call it like it is. And guess what? I'm not making this up. I told you guys they charging $75 for this fight. They charging $75 for this fight. Here you go right here. Showtime Boxing, Gervonta Tank Davis versus Isaac Cruz, $75. Yeah, them Tank Davis, some of them fanboys, I ain't gonna say Tank Davis fans, but them fanboys, them PBC Witness Protection Program, if you subscribe, please unsubscribe and leave. Don't never come back. I hate fanboys, and I don't believe in putting fighters in the Witness Protection Program. I'm showing you what Leonard, I'm showing y'all the link, though. I'm showing y'all the link. Leonard over here smiling, Tank putting his head down. They already know what time it is, though. They know what time it is. And he's counting on the Mexican fan base because he know that everybody in Mexico is happy that of Canelo's accomplishments over becoming super middleweight undisputed champion of the world. So they're going to, as a matter of fact, let's look at the comments. Do you guys want to see what they're saying in the comments? Check this out.
I had this conversation with Sean.
Look at the comments right here, guys.
Look, he's coming for you. Well, look, he might get that opportunity one day down the road.
Here you go right here. Tank smiling. Look at the Tank smiling. Yawning, smiling. Listen, look at the comments. Gomez, this dude named Gomez, he got cherries. Tank say, listen, this dude here got cherries. Forget me. Let's see what the people saying. Let's see what the people are saying. The people, this dude right here, Timmy Gibson, he said, what a joke, right? This other guy says, Southpaw get a life, right? This other guy said, let's do it, grandchildrens. Javante looking like Mike Tyson, and the guy started laughing, right? This other guy say, Mayweather bum fight promotions. This is what the people are saying. This ain't me. This is the people. Let's see what the people are saying, guys. This is what the people saying. So I guess the people over here are hating too, right? This is what the people saying. This guy saying Mayweather bum fight promotions, right? Some dude named Not $7 707. Another guy say, start the press conference already. He say, man, what is this? Let's go, Tank. This is the diehard Tank Davis fan. Shout out to the diehard Tank Davis fans.
To this day.
Now, this brother right here, Omar Cruz, he says Pitbull win by KO. Now, this guy says that Pitbull is going to win by KO. This is the guy that's going to buy the pay-per-view. I can tell you that right now. I can tell you that right now. You know what I mean? Aquel que hace en el campo. Aquel, I guess he meant to say, yeah, aquel que hace en el campo, right? This guy right here, right? Now, this other guy right here say, this better not be pay-per-view. This guy said, this better not be pay-per-view. Another guy says, the way and the words they use to try to sell a fight is a joke. So this guy right here says, the way they try to use words to sell this fight is a joke. Robert Sanchez is laughing. Babo says that Tank going for the KO. This guy here says Tank's going to smash this guy in 5 rounds. Gomez got cherries. He got cherries here. They know this is a cherry pick. This person here says that I still can't believe this shit is on pay-per-view, right? This other guy says Leonard's nose. He's looking at Leonard's nose, right? Another guy say cherry picking Tank. This dude named Don Nadia. Cherry chick. This person, I didn't say this. This is what Don Nadia is saying. He says cherry picking Tank again when this guy is going to step it up. This is what the people are saying. This guy right here say Tank finna lose. Guess what? There's going to be a whole lot of people, whoever buy this pay-per-view, buy this fight, pay to go see this fight. It's going to be a whole bunch of people like that believe this. This person here says, what a terrible fight. Not exciting at all. Mr. Clown Ellerbe. This is what the people are saying. This is what the people are saying, right? I'm not saying this. This is what the people are saying. Come on, man. Come on, man. This person right here, Louis James over here. Louis James over here. He said, Louis James be over here on my live too. He said, Ellerbe, let Javante Tank Davis talk. You ain't even fighting. Louis James is mad that he won't even let Tank talk. You see what I'm saying? That's what the people saying. That's what the people saying, man. This guy here called him Smellerby. Come on, man. That's what the people saying, man. The people ain't falling for it. The people ain't falling for it. Now, it's a couple of dudes that said that Tank fixing to lose and Tank gonna get knocked out. Those guys more than likely are from Mexico or they from East LA, and they're gonna ride. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Pretty sure that's what it is. I'm telling you right now. Listen, the people ain't fooled by this. The people ain't fooled by this. So anyways, I just want to show you guys the game that Leonard Ellerbe is selling us. $75. I don't have a problem with the fight. I have a problem with them charging us $75 for this fight. I have a problem with them charging us, and this is the venue. This is the venue, guys. This is the venue. So anybody in LA who's interested in paying to go watch this fight, here you go right here. Let's look and see. These are $40 per ticket. These are, which section is this? I think this is the up top section. Section 1. Let's look at section 1. Let's look at section. As a matter of fact, no, let's do this. Let's do this. I think these tickets are selling for even up to, as you can see right here, these tickets are even selling for all the way up to $1,600. If you want to get next to the ring, you're paying $1,700 a ticket for this. $1,800, $1,900, $2,000. These are floor seats. $2,500. So they have $2,800 seats as well, right? These are the tickets that they're going to try to sell out first. If you want to get front row seats up in here, you're going to be paying big money to see this fight. Chris Gutierrez, what you say, fam? He said, I'm from East LA, a Mexican. This is a hell of a cherry pick. Might be cherry pick of the year. he said might be cherry pick of the year. Come on, man. I'm just saying, I'm not hating on Cruz. I like Cruz. Isaac Pitbull Cruz is a good fighter. My problem is why are you making us pay pay-per-view for it? Why are you making us pay pay-per-view for a fight that should be free? That's my problem, guys. Why are you making us pay pay-per-view for a fight that should be free, Leonard? You're robbing the bank. You're robbing the bank. Now, let's go right here. Let's go right here. Now, I looked at what was the definition of a cherry picker. Because we see that all the time, right? What's the definition of a cherry picker? What is the definition of a cherry picker, guys? You know what I mean? Because we say fighters be cherry picking. They said Floyd used to cherry pick. They say Canelo is cherry picking right now. That's what they are saying, and so on and so on and so on. Now, according to the Urban Dictionary, in sports, someone who prefers to take only easy fights in boxing. Mildly disparaging. A common example is from basketball. He gives a basketball analogy, but I would change it. A common example comes from boxing. When a fighter has an opportunity to fight someone for a championship belt, or fight a top-tier fighter, and he chooses to fight someone who is of lesser caliber than him. That's what cherry picking is. The origins of this term may come from the notion cherry picking as attempting or picking only the things that are easily obtained. So,
but this bum is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
Or only what suits your taste the best, as a cherry might. Someone who takes the easy route, right? Let's keep going. Gary Russell Jr. Gary Russell Jr., guys, you guys know who this guy is. Do you guys know who this guy is? Gary Russell Jr. Mr. Gary Russell Jr. did an interview not too long ago. A while ago, right? A while ago. Gary Russell Jr. did an interview a while ago. He is a PBC fighter, right? He's with Al Heyman, last time I checked. Gary Russell Jr. says Gervonta Davis is a cherry picker. Said it almost backfired against him against Mario Barrios. Now, I'm not going to say that Tank Davis is a cherry picker. Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather are cherry pickers. Again, I'm not going to say that Tank Davis is a cherry picker, even though they would say that about some other people's fighters. But I understand the fanboyism is crazy, so I'm going to try to be merciful to the fanboys at this moment. I'm not going to say that Tank Davis is a cherry picker, but I am going to say that Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather are. Let's keep going. Gary Russell Jr. took some time to speak with our friend Marcos Villegas of Fight Hub TV and share some of his thoughts on the state of boxing. This is what he said, right? He talks about Gervonta Tank Davis and his promotional team. And this is what he says. And why he thinks Gervonta, this is what he says, right? He says that some of you want to talk about some of his thoughts in the state of boxing, his career, and why he thinks Gervonta Davis and his promotional team have been cherry-picking opponents and trying to fool the public into thinking they are great wins. This is what Gary Russell Jr. is saying. He said that he believes that Tank Davis's promotional team have been cherry-picking opponents and trying to fool the public that there are great wins. I'll let you guys decide what you want to decide on that. Now, Gary Russell said he has an old school style of fighting and yada, 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 yada. This is what he said. So he was asked a question and we're going to move on. He was asked a question. He said that on what he thought of Tank's fight against Mario Barrios, which was a good fight. He said, I thought it was a strategic fight. It was strategized and it almost effing backfired. It was a real strategy fight and it almost backfired. Gary Russell Jr. said they're cherry picking. So he's saying, I guess he's saying that Isaac Pitbull Cruz is a cherry pick. We see Tank laughing, putting his head down, biting his nails, and Leonard Ellerbe trying to keep him laughing. We saw that, right? So Gary Russell Jr., he's a PBC fighter, and he's from D.C. He's from the Baltimore, Maryland, D.C. area. He's from that area, the DMV, right? DMV. He said they're cherry picking. He said they're cherry picking. What I mean by that, what you mean by cherry picking, Gary Russell Jr.? He said, what I mean that they're picking the easiest task. Whoever they feel is the easiest task or easier fight is, and fighting that person. What is the definition of cherry picking? According to this, the origins of this term may come from the notion of cherry picking as attempting or picking only those things that are easily obtained. This is what Leonard Ellerbe is doing, right? In sports, cherry picking is what? Someone who prefers, or a promoter who prefers, or a boxer who prefers to take the easy shots. So this is what Gary Russell Jr. is saying. Gary Russell Jr. is a PBC fighter. Tank Davis is a PBC fighter, right? So this is what one PBC fighter is saying about what another PBC fighter is doing. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. There's an article out there, guys, that came out September 6th of this year. Guess what the article says? The article says that Floyd Mayweather's protege, Gervonta Davis, criticized for cherry-picking opponents. We go right here. Gary Russell Jr. said that he said they're cherry-picking. What I mean by that is they're picking the easiest task. Whatever who they feel is the easiest task or the easiest fight, that's the fights that they are making. So this article, we know what the definition of cherry picking is by going to the Urban Dictionary, right? And now let's go here. This article that was written by Essentially Sports, their opinion, he said that they're cherry picking as well. This guy says 26-year-old Gervonta Tank Davis, he's 27 years old now, guys, has attained an exceptional professional resume of 25-0 in less than a decade. This is what the Witness Protection Program of the PBC will do for you. Furthermore, 3-division world champion. He is a 3-division world champion, guys. Rightly compliment the stats. Touting the Baltimore native, be more in the house. Shout out to Hasim Rahman, native, as being one of the biggest names in boxing today. This is facts, right? However, Davis hasn't fought several of his, Davis has not fought several of his contemporaries. And not everyone is applauding the American star's achievements. Coming from Floyd Mayweather's stable, Floyd Mayweather, this is what they are doing, guys. Tank might have avoided a scrap with Gary Russell for a long time. Although he has constantly beaten A-listed champions, Russell believes that Davis needs to overpower him in order to prove his worth. So basically, he's just saying that, this is what Gary Russell's saying. They're saying that pretty much Floyd Mayweather is pretty much doing the cherry picking for Tank Davis. It's not Tank Davis. Even though when it comes to other fighters, people like to say the other fighters ducking, but I'm not gonna go that route right now. I'm just gonna say that, hey, this is what the people are saying. You saw what the people are saying in the chat. You saw what Gary Russell, who was the PBC fighter, is saying. This is what he's saying, right? This is what he's saying. Now let's go here. I say this sounds very familiar with me. How does this sound familiar? I remember when Floyd Mayweather was fighting. This article came out November the 3rd of 2009. A lot of these guys who are Floyd Mayweather fanboys, they didn't know nothing about Floyd Mayweather years ago. They just got up on him like 5-6 years ago. So I got to educate these Floyd Mayweather fanboys. This is what they don't know, right? This article came out 12 years ago. And this guy said that the art of cherry picking. And they got a picture of Floyd Mayweather right here. This says, I first encountered the term cherry picking as a young lad years ago, playing basketball. Now, this is more than likely a anti-Floyd Mayweather article. More than likely it is. They don't like Floyd Mayweather. I think that's obvious. But this is what they're saying. He said he would sometimes stand under our basket while the rest of my teammates would be playing defense at the other end. Then if a teammate were to steal the ball or rebound, he'll just sit up under the basket and go ahead and let people throw him the ball, and he'll lay the ball up. In this context of boxing, cherry picking is often defined as what? The selective choosing of a particular opponent to fit one's strength or forte. Cherry picking in the sport of boxing is often defined as the selective choosing, having a well-choreographed career of a particular opponent to fit one's strength or forte. It is pretty much the selection of a safe, easy opponent who presents minimal risk.
But this ball is taking the easy matches, fighting other ball.
That's what the definition of cherry picking is. And they used to accuse Floyd Mayweather of being a cherry picker. They used to accuse Floyd Mayweather of being a cherry picker. Oh, I remember this very well. I've been following Floyd Mayweather Jr. since about 1995. Followed him in the Olympics, and I've been following him a long time. They used to say he wasn't fighting anybody. He cherry picking. He fighting. I remember this. They said the same thing about Roy Jones Jr. as well. And they're saying the same thing about Canelo Alvarez. And they're saying the same thing about Tank and Terrence Crawford as well. This is what they're saying, right? But this is the definition of a cherry picker. When you, the fighter, cherry picking is often defined as the selective choosing of a particular fighter opponent to fit one's strength or forte. This is why you see Leonard right here smiling. He knows what time it is. He knows what time it is. This is why you see the smirk on Leonard's face. This is why you see Tank right. This is why you see This is why you see that smirk on his face. This is why you see that smirk on his face. This is why you see.
Hey, Tank right on out. And I know
Tank put his head down, biting his nails. He already knew what time it was. This is why you see this, guys. This is why you see this. You see this because of this. Cherry picking is often defined as the selective choosing of a particular opponent to fit one's strength or forte. This is why you see him putting his head down, biting their fingernails.
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
This is what you see going on, guys. This is what you see going on. I gotta lay it out for you. I gotta lay it out for you guys. I have to, right? So we saw Pitbull highlights. Now, but sometimes, guys, cherry picking does go wrong. Back in 2014, there was a fighter by the name of Javion Love. I showed you this, guys, a while ago. Javion Love was a top guy, Floyd Mayweather promotion stable. He was the guy before there was a Tank Davis, and Javion Love was supposed to be that next guy. Javion Love got knocked out by Medina. I think that was his first loss. And I'm going to show you guys something. Boy, he has not been the same since. Sometimes when you pick cherries, it might backfire. Yeah, Don King picked Buster Douglas. Cherry picked Mike Tyson, for Mike Tyson to knock him out. Guess what happened? Buster Douglas knocked Mike Tyson ass out. Sometimes when you pick the wrong cherry, this is what happens. But let's look at this. This is an example, Exhibit A. Javion Love got caught with a left hook. He went down, right? There's nothing wrong with a fighter losing. Nothing wrong with a fighter losing. Here you go right here. Now, we're going to stop this right here. Now, over here, you're going to see Leonard Ellerbe. Right here is Floyd Mayweather. Let's keep going. Pop, caught him with that left hook on the chin. Caught him on the chin. He goes down, right? Now, right here, his mother jumps up. Floyd Mayweather's right here in the white. Floyd Mayweather's right here in the right. Leonard Ellerbe is right here. You can see Leonard Ellerbe is right here. Now you got all these tenderonis sitting there watching too. So you got Mama Javion Love right here. You got Floyd Mayweather right there. You got Leonard Ellerbe right there. You got a tenderoni right here next to Floyd. You got another tenderoni next to the tenderoni. You got another dude wearing red pants. You got another tenderoni back here. You got another tenderoni right here. And you got a tenderoni behind Mama. And everybody's in shock. So let's keep going. Mama run to the stage. Mama run to the ring. She trying to get her baby to get up. You see what I'm saying? She trying to get him to get up, right? Because if he would have won this fight, he was going to get the bag from Floyd Mayweather. He messing up the bag. So Mama know he messing up the bag. She's saying, get up. Now he's looking at his mom and he's trying to get up. He's trying to get up because he know he messed the bag up. He got to get up. The referee is counting. Referees get him. Referee waved it off. Let's start right here. Now, as you can see right here, Floyd sitting there looking crazy. Leonard, you don't see Leonard no more. This guy stood up. The girl, the tenderoni right here laughing. No, the tenderoni right here is crying. So this tenderoni crying, this tenderoni crying. She is so much of a distraught, she gonna put her head down on this guy's lap. I think he's a total stranger. This tenderoni is crying, and this tenderoni is crying. The man messed the bag up. Look at her. She put her head down on his lap. Well, she coming over here, Mama crying. Bro, here you go. Let's see it one more. Let's see it one more again. One more again. This might can happen to Tank Davis. This is what Leonard is hoping that you guys believe. Here you go, left hook, bap, caught him right there. Mid-swing. Mid-swing. He went down. Mama jump up. Mama running to the stage to save her baby. She got to get her baby, right? Listen, hold on, guys. If you lose, you lose. That's a part of the sport of boxing. But Mama trying to get him up because he messing the bag up. Baby, get up. You're going to mess the bag up. Floyd say he going to put us in the mansion. Baby, get up. He say he going to put us in the mansion, baby. Come on, get up, get up. All the tenderonis, they like, oh, my God. She got her head down. She crying. She crying. She right here waving. Look at the tenderoni right there. Look at the tenderoni right there. Look at the tenderoni right here. Look at her. She waving her face. She crying. She running to the stage. She put her head down on his knee. Oh, man, Mama sitting there grabbing her baby. I ain't never seen Mama grabbing her baby, man. She grabbing her baby. She gonna grab his arm. She gonna grab his, I don't know, look at that. She grabbing her baby arm right there. I don't know if that's against the rules. I don't know if you can run to the stage and grab a fighter's arm. Is that against the rules, guys? Is that against the rules? Is that against the rules? I'm just saying, all these tenderonis. So sometimes cherry picking can backfire. Now, all you Tank Davis fans, to let you know, there's a possibility that Cruz, Pitbull Cruz, can knock him out. If he can knock him out, who knows? It might be the wrong cherry. It might be the wrong cherry pick. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Now, let's talk about this guy, my good brother, another PBC fighter, Jamal Charlo. Let's talk about Jamal Charlo. Jamal Charlo says that he will fight David Benavidez. But he said he'll fight him with a stipulation. So let me get this straight. I'm gonna let you guys hear. Let's see our good brother Jamal Charlo. Some say that he's a cherry picker as well. That's what they say.
If Benavidez can make 160, we can do it. If we can kind of catch weight in between 160 and 168. Benavidez is a 168 pounder that hasn't made the weight. He has no title. He has nothing to offer me. So that's. I
do not own the rights to this material. This is for educational purposes only. As you can see, that he said that he'll fight Benavidez if he can at a catch weight. Let's hear that again, guys. This is Jamal Charlo. This is Houston, Texas finest Jamal Charlo.
I mean, if Benavidez can make 160, we can do it. If we can kind of catch weight in between 160 and 168. Benavidez is a 168 pounder that hasn't made the weight. He has no title. He has nothing to offer me. So that's why people keep mentioning Canelo and Golovkin, the higher stakes. I will fight Benavidez. All right, he's no problem to me. They talk a lot, strong. I'm here, I'm that. But it's different when you get in there. You got to figure something out. Man, don't listen to it. Hey, fans, y'all keep it locked. We got bigger things in store.
So he said, keep it locked. We got bigger things in store. So he said that he'll fight Benavidez at a catch weight. So let me get this straight. You'll fight Benavidez at a catch weight, but then you'll fight Canelo at the full 168-pound range. If you can land that Canelo fight, you won't fight Canelo at a catch weight. You'll fight on Canelo for the back because you're gonna make them $10 million. Oh, $8 million, whatever Canelo decide to pay you. That's what threw me off. You said that you will fight David Benavidez, but then you said you'll fight him at a catch weight. It's a catch. I'll fight you, but I'll fight you at a catch weight. But yet you're saying that you'll move up to fight Canelo Alvarez with no catch weight. If you can fight Canelo Alvarez without a catch weight, you can fight David Benavidez without a catch weight. And David Benavidez is the PBC fighter. One day these guys are going to be picking the wrong cherry, dog. I'm telling you. They're doing all this goddamn cherry picking. They're doing all this cherry picking. I'm telling you. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see our good brother Tank Davis right here. Tank Davis. He said, Sean Porter knows I can hold my own. He knows I'm one of the top guys. Let's keep going, guys. I got something to say about this. This guy here said, yeah. So tired of this cap. What happened to boxing, man? Oh, Sean knows, but the fans don't know. This is what this guy says. Fight somebody of note and not a hand-picked cash grab. This guy, Mike Inspired, says that, yeah. He's so tired of this cap, what Tank is saying. What happened to boxing, man? He's disgusted with boxing. He said, oh, Sean knows, but the fans don't know. So he's addressing what Tank is saying. Sean knows he can hold his own, but this guy's saying the fans don't know that Tank can hold his own. Fight somebody of note. He said Tank need to fight somebody to stop cherry picking and not a hand-picked cash grab. This guy right here says, as a consumer, I am not paying for this pay-per-view fight. This guy right here says, but won't fight nobody. This is what the people are saying.
But this bum is taking the easy matches. Fight another bum.
This is what the people are saying. This for all you, this for these guys. Oh, he hate no Tank. He hate no Tank. This what the people saying. The people saying this. The people are saying this. I ain't saying it. The people are saying it. He says, win your next fight so I can watch. Because you're right. This is cap. It's getting ridiculous out here. This guy said that the cap is getting ridiculous, right? This other guy says, coming to an arena near you. I'm in Atlanta. Meet by the stadium. Meet me by the stadium. MLK Northside. That's absolutely no cap. Oh, this guy, I guess they having some kind of debate or something. That's what the people are saying. Let's see what Tank got to say.
He went up to his gentleman. We got working. I know for sure after that small session, Sean know that I can hold my own. I can say the same for Sean. So he know that
the audio's not that good.
I'm one of the top guys. I said.
So Tank is happy because he sparred with Sean Porter. There's rumors out there that Tank Davis had beat Sean Porter in sparring. Those are rumors. I've been seeing certain Alphabet Boy channels talking about that. They're saying that Tank Davis gave Sean Porter that work in sparring. And Tank is saying because he sparred with Sean Porter. Sean Porter knows that he can hold his own. Okay, fine. But what the fans are saying is this: Sean knows you can hold your own, so we want to see that energy be poured into showing Teofimo Lopez that you can hold your own. Show Devin Haney that you can hold your own. Show Vasily Lomachenko that you can hold your own if you decide to stay at the 135-pound division. This is what the people are saying. The people are saying this. The people, right?
But this bum is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
This is what the people are saying. And listen, I love Tank Davis. I like Tank Davis, one of my favorite fighters. But the people are saying this. They tired of Leonard. They tired of Leonard, guys. They tired of Leonard. They tired of Leonard. And they're looking at it as what it is. The people are saying this, right? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. So we got Jamal Charlo saying that he'll fight David Benavidez at a catch weight. He'll fight him at a catch weight, guys. He'll fight him at a catch weight, right? That's what he said. But he'll fight Canelo Alvarez at the top spot, at the 168-pound division. My thing is this, Jamal Charlo, if you're willing to move up to fight Canelo at 168, you should be willing to fight David Benavidez at 168. It's simple. Why tell David Benavidez, first you told him he got to be 25 for you to fight him. Then you said he got to have a COVID shot vaccine for you to fight him. Now you're saying that he has to fight you at a catch weight. Man, goddamn. Bro, I don't get it. I don't get these guys. I don't get these guys. But then these same people to sit back and say we want Canelo to fight King Kong, Godzilla, Gamma Mothra, Optimus Prime, Megatron, the Dinobots, Bumblebee, the Powerpuff Girls, Piccolo, Vegeta, Dragon Ball Z, you see what I'm saying? Goku, Super Saiyan 10. He got to fight all of these guys. But they don't keep that same energy with their favorite fighters. That's what the PBC protect with this protection program. Now, this guy right here, one of you guys' favorite channels. I know you guys love Dante Boxing Nation. Shout out to Dante Boxing Nation.
To this day.
Shout out to that brother, Dante Race Baiting Nation is what I call him. He says, pressure time. Canelo, you can run or accept the fight with me, says WBA champ David Morrell. David Morrell, let me give you some backstory. And then you can see this is your good brother, Aki TV. Aki is right here. This is one of you guys' favorite channels. This is one of you guys' favorite channels, Aki TV and Dante's Race Baiting Nation. I know how much you guys love this channel, so this is why I'm showing this as a teaching moment in Exhibit A. I know how much you guys love this channel right here. Right here, this is David Morrell. He's from Cuba. He doesn't speak any English. He's from Cuba. David Morrell has had 132 amateur fights on the Cuban circuit. I think he's 130-2. 2 losses out of 132 amateur fights. He won 100. He only lost 2 of them, right? This is his mother, a translator, something of that. So I don't know who she is. So this is the narrative that's being spun right now. Aki TV and Dante's Race Baiting Nation is now saying that Canelo Alvarez is receiving pressure from the WBA champ, David Morrell, and that he's going to duck this guy. So Canelo is ducking David Morrell. Canelo is ducking Jamal Charlo, who is a 160-pounder. Canelo is ducking David Benavidez. Canelo is ducking, who else he's ducking? He's ducking Anthony Joshua at the heavyweight division. He's ducking the cruiserweights at the cruiserweight division. He's ducking Baturiev and Bivol. He's ducking, who else Canelo's ducking? He's ducking Errol Spence. He's who else he's ducking? So Canelo, add this to the list of guys who Canelo was ducking. And they always say, we already know they said Canelo is cherry picking. Not beat 3, he beat 3 undefeated champions. Now, has he cherry picked in the past? Of course he has. I think every fighter has a chance some cherry picks every now and then. That is true. When they fight these easy matches.
But this bum is taking the easy matches, fighting other bums.
That's what it is. Yildirim got moved up to mandatory mysteriously after being out for two years. Mysteriously, but we know how the sanctioning bodies work. Mauricio Sulaiman will move him up and down as he please, as long as he's getting paid, right? So now, but why am I showing you this guy? Pressure time. Canelo, you can run or accept the fight with me, says WBA champ. Let's see what the people say. Let's see what the people say. This guy said the only dude who has a legit shot at beating Canelo is Benavidez. That dude is a beast, and he never stops coming. Hell, even Charlo is more proven than 5 fights. Morrell, this guy has 5 professional fights, guys, with 4 knockouts, and they are saying that Canelo Alvarez is ducking this guy. Can't make this up. I can't make this up. This guy has 5 professional fights, David Morrell. But Canelo is ducking this guy now. So Canelo is ducking King Kong, Godzilla, Gamma Voltron, the Decepticons. Hell, Canelo ducking me too. This is the narrative that's being spun. This guy right here says, I'm no Canelo fan. So this guy establishes that he's no Canelo fan. He says, I'm no Canelo fan, but this dude has 5 pro fights. And he has no names on his resume. Him being Cuban also makes me wonder if he has a chin. This guy say Morrell is good. He needs more fights with bigger name opposition. Canelo will punch his face off. Somebody explain to me, how is Dante, Race Baiting Nation, and Aki TV is trying to say that a guy who has 5 professional fights with 4 knockouts is putting pressure on Canelo, and Canelo is trying to duck this guy now. Please, make this make sense to me.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches, fighting other bombs.
Make this make sense to me, guys. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense. The guy has 5. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna prove it to you. I don't want you guys thinking that I'm capping. Let me prove it to you. Let me prove it to you. I don't want you guys thinking I'm capping. David Morrell, I don't want you guys thinking I'm capping. Man, Coach lying, man. That man ain't got no 5 fights. Man, Coach lying, man. That man lying.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches, fighting other bombs.
That man got more than 5 fights. That man ain't got no 5 fights. Here you go right here. Here got a receipt, just in case y'all thinking I'm capping. Let me blow it up real big. Let me blow it up real big, nice and big for you guys. I don't want nobody thinking I'm capping. Got to always show proof. David Morrell, his name is, as you can see, Osvaldo David Morrell Gutierrez Jr., right? Super middleweight, right? Same division as Canelo Alvarez. He's 6'1", 78.5-inch arm reach. He's Cuban. He was born January the 18th. He's a Capricorn. He has a record of 5-0 with four wins by knockout. And he is currently the WBA World Regular Champion in the light heavyweight division. I can't make this up. No, I mean, not the light heavyweight division, in the super middleweight division. I can't make this up. Canelo is ducking this guy now. And if Canelo don't fight him, guess what? They're going to say he ducking. Shout out to Jay Miller.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Jay Miller says Canelo, Tank, T.O., Charlo, etc. are cherry pickers. This is the narrative, guys. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. I really can't make this up. This is the narrative. This is it. This is it. As a matter of fact, I got something I want to show y'all. Have something I want to show y'all. Let me show you something. Remember how these guys always talking about, yeah, we need a drug-free program in boxing. We need drug-free. Everybody take steroids, and Canelo's on this and that, and this guy and that guy. I've heard this before. In the 80s, they had like a little, 80s, think 80s, something like that. They was talking about that, keep clean sport and all that stuff there. Yada, yada, yada. Let's go to my good brother. My good brother, please buy this book. If y'all haven't heard anything about this book, y'all go buy this book. The Life and Crimes of Don King. Love this book. I done read this book 3 times. This is my 3rd time reading it. Let's talk about drug use in the boxing, right? And we're going to move on. Check it out, though, now. Let's say now, Tim Witherspoon had fought for a heavyweight title. I'm going to show you how the sport of boxing works. These fighters are getting raped. Listen, if you are a fighter and you trust your financial advisor, if you trust your promoter, and you come from the hood, from the street, and you do not have an independent attorney, and you are not auditing the financial records of your books, guess what? You are getting screwed. You're getting raped, you're getting robbed. I can promise you, I can damn near promise you that. Fighters cannot talk bad about promoters or talk bad about their company who they're fighting with, because if they do that, they would get blackballed, blacklisted. They won't be able to fight no goddamn body. And if they do fight somebody, it's gonna be somebody on the bottom of the totem pole, and they're gonna pay them crumbs, peanuts to fight them. It's like working on the job, talking shit about your boss, and then wondering expecting not to get fired. But let's keep going though, guys. Let's keep going. Let's check this out. 4 days after the fight, Tim Witherspoon fought. He won his belt. He fought. He had a belt. He fought. What the guy named out in the UK? Frank Bruno. He said 4 days after the fight, the urine analysis came. You know, he took a urine analysis, and it came back that Tim Witherspoon had marijuana in his system. Don King immediately positioned himself as a public crusader against drugs, while lobbying by the telephone with the WBA officials not to change the result of Tim Witherspoon's failed drug test for having marijuana in his system. With the typical hollow hyperbole, Don King declared, "I'm going to start my own drug abuse center with my fighters. I would do everything, preach, whatever I have to do in order to preach the disuse of drugs. We will take our own tests, and we will find if a fighter is drug-free or not. If he's drug-free, and if he's not drug-free, he will not be able to enter the ring." This is what Don King said, right? King, of course, never set up any type of drug abuse center or drug education for his fighters, because a lot of Don King fighters was getting raped, robbed, molested out of all of their money, and they was hurt, and they was broke, and they got depressed, and they started using drugs. Don King never tried to ostracize the drug dealers who openly socialized with the fighters like Michael Dokes, Tony Tucker, Tony Tubbs, Macho Camacho, shout out to Puerto Rico, Macho Camacho, and Mike Tyson. Drug dealers go around these boxers trying to entice these boxers to take drugs and do all kind of stuff. Goes on in the music industry as well. Promoters, this is what goes on in the sport of boxing. Shout out to Ronald Finkley.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said fighting in stands instead of fighting for fans, PBC. Let's keep going, guys. Check this out. My favorite promoter outside of Leonard Ellerbe. If you are a fighter and you got a promoter handling all your money, or a financial advisor handling all of your money, you are a fool. You are a fool. Now, as a result of King's backstabbing politics, Witherspoon's victory was allowed to stand. He fought. He had to go to the Witherspoon was the champion. He had to go to the UK to defend his title against Frank Bruno. It was set up for him to lose that fight, but he ended up beating Frank Bruno. Guess what, guys? As a result of King politicking, Witherspoon's victory was allowed to stand, and he was ruled the legitimate champion. Witherspoon agreed to pay the Georgia Boxing Commission a $25,000 fine to undergo the drug treatment counseling. In the accounting of Tony Tubbs, of the Tony Tubbs fight, Carl King, which is Don King's son, he took 50% cut, $25,000, and $1,500 was deducted for training expenses. Tim Witherspoon was paid $2,000 in cash, and an $8,000 check was signed by Carl from the Monarch Bank account. Tim Witherspoon was the heavyweight champion again. This is how he won his belt, but he still had no control over his destiny. There's a lot of fighters in the PBC that do not have control of their destiny, no matter how much these YouTube channels like to cap for these PBC fighters and other fighters. Some top-ranked fighters, some matchroom fighters. Yes, this is what goes on in the sport of boxing. I'm not talking about the elite fighters. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. But a lot of those fighters, they ain't making what you think they're making. They're getting jerked. They're getting jerked, right? So this is what Carl King did. Well, I'll just say Don King, since the Carl worked for his daddy. He took 50% of the fighter's cut of $25,000, and $1,500 was deducted for training. Tim Witherspoon won the belt. He became the champion. He got paid $2,000 in cash and an $8,000 check. Tim Witherspoon was the heavyweight champion again, but he still had no control over his destiny. He was not allowed to have his own lawyer or accountant. Let's stop right there. There's a lot of these fighters with the PBC. They don't have their own financial advisors. Al Heyman is their financial advisor. There's a lot of fighters in the PBC. They don't have their own attorneys. They use PBC attorneys. There's a lot of fighters with top rank, and there's a lot of fighters with matchroom. They use matchroom attorneys, and they are using matchroom accountants. This is what's going on, guys. I hate to be the burden of bad news. This is why I don't understand when these fighters, these YouTube channels be capping for promotional companies. And these fans, yeah, you know, PBC is where to be. It's the place to be. I'm down with OPP. You know me. You know what I mean? Eddie Hearn. You know, Eddie, you can earn with Hearn and all this stuff there. All those slogans, that shit sound good. It sound good. But a lot of these fighters is getting jerked. 99% of them. I have no physical proof of that, no tangible proof. You know what I mean? They say, well, shoot, if this was going on, why these fighters ain't saying nothing about that? Don't nobody say nothing about this promotional company, because why would you say something bad about a promotional company when you are depending on them to give you fights so that you can get paid and feed your family? It's stupid to do so. Adrian Brody came out and did it, and look where that got him. Now, let's keep going. Witherspoon could not compete. It says right here, he could not get copies. Check this out. Not only did Tim Witherspoon did not have his own, Don King did not allow him to have his own lawyer or accountant. Not only that, but he could not even get copies of his own contract or financial records. Don King's son was not really his manager, but Don King was the manager because the son worked for the promoter, which was his father. For all Tim Witherspoon's intelligence and good intentions, Witherspoon was still just a powerless pawn in Don King's game. This is what goes on in the sport of boxing right now today. Don't let nobody fool you. Tim Witherspoon couldn't compete with Don King in the realm of numbers, contracts, psychology, politics, publicity, finance, or lawyers. Tim was a fighter. And King had negotiated and outthought CEOs of major corporations, networks, casinos, dictators of different countries, and also the FBI and law enforcement and the IRS. They even tried to convict him, but they could not convict him. And now that Tim Witherspoon was the champion again, guys, Don King was about to rape him more brazenly than he had ever raped him before. King had his compulsion to demonstrate control and dominance over his fighters. And he looked at fighters as interchangeable parts. By the spring of 1986, the HBO heavyweight elimination tournament had started that King had put together. Oh, you don't hear me though? This is what Don King liked to do to his fighters, right? Let's keep going though. Let's keep going. Tim Witherspoon went over to the UK and he had to defend his title against Frank Bruno in what was supposed to be a robbery. He ended up winning that fight. But let me tell you something. Witherspoon was supposed to got paid $1 million. Frank Bruno, the loser, got paid $900,000. Tim Witherspoon got a check for $90,000. Tim Witherspoon got a check for $90,000. He was the champion and he beat Frank Bruno, right? Sound kind of funny, huh? Jimmy Benz, counsel of the WBA, says he knows for a certain fact that Don King made at least $2 million profit on the Witherspoon and Frank Bruno fight. Mike Duffy, Bruno's promoter, said King grossed out about $5 million on the fight, and he had a net profit of a couple of $1 million. He got revenue from HBO, British television, sponsorship from Miller Lite, and the Live Gate, which was $2 million alone. In the financial records, Don King Productions, Carl King, took $250,000 of that money portion of Tim Witherspoon's $500,000 purse. Tim Witherspoon got a $500,000 purse and he's supposed to got $1 million, but $275,000 of that money went to Don King and his son. That was more than 50%. Don King also deducted $33,000 for cash advances, $15,000 for sanctioning fees, $75,000 for the British income tax, and $25,000 for the WBC fine for flunking a drug test by having marijuana in his system. And he deducted money from a $12,000 that he loaned Tim Witherspoon. And he deducted $1,400 for airfare. This is what he did. So this guy who was asking Don King questions was so upset. He said, wait a minute, man, you robbed this guy of all his money. Donaldson asked Don King. He said, now, you promised this man $550,000 for the fight. King said, and I paid him that. Donaldson said, no, you paid him $90,000. King said, no, Sam, he borrows the money in advance. What? What he does is he needs $50,000 for his mother, $25,000 for this, $50,000 for that, for another thing, and then I advance him the money. Naturally, when the fight starts. So check this out. I heard this before that promoters, this is something that a lot of fans don't know. Promoters will loan their fighters money. A lot of people won't tell you that. Promoters loan their fighters money. You might have a fighter, he doing bad, he's shooting better than the broke dick dog. He ain't doing too good, and he has to go to his promoter and beg for some money. The promoter will give him in advance. A lot of people don't know that. You ain't gonna learn this at no other YouTube channel because they're not gonna tell you that. Promoters do give fighters advances. I don't know which ones they give advances, but they do. Don King did it, and a lot of promoters did it. This is a known common practice within the business of boxing. So Donaldson said, so let me get this straight. Let me get the math right. You advance him about $375,000. Don King said yes. He said $50,000 at a time. This is a copy of the check and all of the things that Don King subtracted. Don King said whatever he got his whole purse. Donaldson said if Don King advanced Witherspoon a day every day of the year, it would take more than 20 years to accumulate $375,000. The man was supposed to get paid $550,000. Really, he was supposed to get paid $1 million. He was the champion. He beat Frank Bruno. He got paid $550,000. Don King deducted damn near $450,000 of the money, $460,000 of the money, and he gave the man $90,000. This goes on in the sport of boxing today. This goes on in the sport of boxing today. Now, I'm not in the offices. I don't see the contracts, but I'm telling you, a lot of these fighters, they sit back and I trust my financial advisor. They don't have their own attorneys, and they do not audit the financial records. They don't audit the books. So when you see your favorite fighter on Instagram showing off his mansion, I got ice, I'm popping bottles. Guess what? He ain't gonna find out what the lick read until it's over. So this is why these promoters, they cherry pick. If they have a star fighter, they cherry pick. You know, they go ahead and.
But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball.
You know, we don't want to put too much money out there. They don't pay these fighters a lot of money. Why did I read this to you guys? I read this to you guys because he reported that Tim Witherspoon was going to make $550,000. Should have paid $1 million. Supposed to got to pay $1 million. Because he told him he was going to pay him $1 million. Then he gave say $550,000 and he took it all back. So a lot of times you sit back and say, well, this fighter got paid this much amount of money and he got back end money. Boy, you hear that back end money all the time.
But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball.
These pro PPC ass killers, they always talking about, man, that back end money, boy. See, what happened here, the PPC, boy, they get that back end money. Al Henry take good care of those fighters over there. Oh, he do?
But this ball been taking the easy matches. Fight another ball.
What, how much they get in the back end money? I don't know, but it sound good. Yeah, it sound good. It sound good. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Shout out to everybody who's listening to this this podcast on Amazon Music, and Spotify. And shout out to everybody who's watching this on Facebook. Shout out to everybody who's watching this on Instagram, on Twitter. It sound good. It sound good. You know, I look at these fighters funny. I look at a lot of them funny. The ones who flashing, I got Lambo, suicide, those are going to be the first ones that be broke. I can tell you that right now. Especially if the company is losing money on you. If the company is losing money on you, guess what? Yeah. A lot of this stuff, it's like the rappers. You know, a lot of these flashy fighters, a lot of this stuff is like the rappers. They be wearing fake jewelry, fake chains. If they smart, they'll wear fake stuff. If they're smart. Just in case you get robbed. I want to get robbed for $10 million chain or $5 million chain or a $2 million chain or a $500,000 chain. That'd be dumb. If I'm out in public, I'm wearing fake shit. When you rob me, you're going to be highly disappointed. When you rob me, you're going to be highly disappointed. He said, George, he said, tell him, coach.
Hey, okay.
I'm wearing fake stuff. When you rob me, you're going to be highly disappointed. Because you ain't getting my real stuff. Bon Scott says flashing means something different here in the United Kingdom, coach. In this United Kingdom. Yeah, I don't know. All I'm saying, this is all I'm saying. Right on the storm, he never said the Canelo fault. Yeah, I'm just saying. I took advantage of the opportunity. I'm just saying, though. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I would wear fake stuff. It's smart to wear fake stuff. I got these cars. They could be rental cars. They could be, just flossing, flossing for the, flossing for the gram. As a matter of fact, but sometimes that's not good, because if you're the type of fighter that you like to flash, right, and you like to show you got all this money and you got this Bill Gates type money, if you're the type of fighter that likes to do that, you better be walking around with security like Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather made that his brand. These other fighters want to flash like Floyd Mayweather. The only problem is they don't have Floyd Mayweather money. They don't have Floyd Mayweather money. That's the thing. They don't have Floyd Mayweather money. So they want to sit back and, they want to sit back and, He said, big up, Coach, my bro. Hope you good, man. WBC are effing joke. They're still stopping Dillian White from getting his shot at the title. Yeah, I saw that. John Prince says, so is that Louis V hat fake? Nah, this ain't fake. This ain't nothing, though. Yeah, this ain't nothing. I'm talking about the jury. $40,000 in jury and $50,000. Come on, man. Come on.
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
Who does that? These dudes ain't got the money you think they got, dog. These dudes ain't got the money you think they got, dog. I'm telling you. They don't have the money they think they got. If you are a PBC fighter in your company and you're using your company's attorneys, you're using your company's accountants, and you use you're a fool. If you're a fighter, you don't have your own attorney. Because the promoter's job and the financial advisor's job is to look out for the best of their interests. You better have somebody who's looking out for the best of your interests. Because you might not have what you think you have. You might not have the type of money that you think you have. Take that into consideration. This ain't just no Don King thing. This is all of them thing. All of these promoters do this. I'm pretty sure of it. This been going on before Don King was born. And when he dead and gone, this shit still gonna be going on. Because these fighters are independent contractors. These fighters, a lot of them come from urban backgrounds. They have no education. And you're looking at boxing as a way to live their dreams out, feed their families, and take care of their families. I told you guys, the average fighter only makes about $40,000 to $45,000 a year. Everybody ain't Canelo Alvarez. Everybody's not Anthony Joshua. Everybody's not Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. Everyone is not Crawford. Everyone is not Errol Spence. Everyone is not Keith Thurman. Everyone is not Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner made some decent money. Everybody's not Manny Pacquiao. You take the top guys in boxing, it may be what, 7 or 8 of them if you want to. I mean, I give you 10. I give you 10 just for argument's sake. You got 10 guys that's the top guys in boxing, who you may say the cash cow. That's just for argument's sake. I know it's not 10, but we just gonna say that. And guess what? Out of the 10, you got what, about 100 or something fighters, 200 fighters? These fighters broke, man. They ain't got it like that. They ain't got it, dog. They ain't got it. If you're trusting your financial advisor because he's the same skin color as you, you're a fool. If you're trusting your promoter, whether it's Golden Boy Promotions, TGB Promotions, Mayweather Promotions, Matchroom Promotions, Top Rank Promotions, if you're trusting your promoters with your money, you're a fool. If you're blowing your money, throwing it up, I got this, I got that. How you know? My financial advisor, he got my money. We invested in Bitcoin and we got mutual funds. We got stocks and bonds over here and everything over there. And I'm getting an allowance every month. And my allowance is paying my bills and this and that, this and that. This what's going on over here. Oh, yeah? Where your money at, sir? My financial advisor, he got everything invested and he got me set up real good. So when I retire from boxing, I don't be broke. Yeah, he got you set up real good, all right.
Hey, okay.
He got you set up real good. I'm pretty sure he does. You're gonna find out how much you set up real good when your career's over with. I'm pretty sure he got you set up real good. I'm pretty sure he does. I'm pretty sure he does. He got you set up real good. I know he does. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. I love this book. Y'all go buy this book, man. Life and Times of Don King. Life and Crimes of Don King. You can buy this book on Amazon. I read this book 3 times. I love it. Too many receipts in there. Too many receipts in there, right? This is what's going on. That's my advice to you fighters. I feel sorry for someone like a Tank Davis. I'm gonna tell you why I feel sorry for Tank Davis. Tank Davis is not the smartest. He's from the streets of Baltimore. He doesn't really talk too much, speak up for himself. And in the vicious world of boxing, you know, you can tell the way Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather, how they talk to Tank and how when they're around Tank and when the reporters are asking questions, the first thing they do is what? They answer the questions for Tank and they talk for him. Tank Davis is under the full control of his promoters. I feel bad for that boy. And I mean that with all out sincerity. Now, some Floyd Mayweather or PPC fanboys, you know, they may be like, oh man, you sitting there hating and this and that and yada, yada, yada. I get it. I get it. You know, I'm the fanboy killer. I run the fanboys off. We run these fanboys off. I got a couple of them that, you know, they show up every now and then here. That's fine. I'm not here to. I got to tell you the truth, the way I see it. It's up to you to accept it or not. You feel me?
But this ball been taking the easy matches, fighting other balls.
I can't, you know, I can't make you believe what you don't want to believe. But I feel sorry for that kid. He's not the brightest guy up here. And that's dead ass serious. You know, he's not the, you know, I think he's having trouble speaking. Oh, he speaks pretty good now. But he has to, unless he takes control of his career and audit those financial records, I pretty much ought to know what that's going to be like. It's going to be a sad story. It's going to be another Tim Witherspoon story. This is what goes on in the sport of boxing. Well, listen, can you like Leonard Ellerbe, like, you know, I get it. Like, I understand it's a business. It's a business. But you got to get some independent people to check your books. Do not trust these guys. You might not have as much money as you think you have. You might not have as much money as you think you have. You see, Canelo Alvarez left Oscar De La Hoya. And Canelo Alvarez is looking like, man, De La Hoya, man, you making some bad moves over there, SA. You got me hooked up to a contract, and I didn't even know exactly what was in this contract. Hold on. Listen, Canelo Alvarez left Oscar De La Hoya ass. They say Oscar was doing some funny business when it came to the money. They say the money was looking funny over there, man. They say the money was looking funny over there, man. The money was looking funny over there, man, and De La Hoya. And you know De La Hoya on that scuttle butter too. So you see what Canelo had to do. Canelo said, man, he said, man, the hell with this, puto. I got to go. You on your own, puto. And guess what? Both of them Mexican, right? Well, De La Hoya is a Mexican American and Canelo's from Mexico. He trusted De La Hoya. You see what he had to do? You see what he had to do? Canelo had to shake the spot. He said that's what Coach Calvin Cuddy Ford is there for also. He's Tank Customado. Enjoy the pair while it lasts. Yeah, you know, but see, this is the thing though, right? Promoters will make sure that you look here, man. Listen, check this out. You're a trainer, your job is to train them. I'm cutting your check. I'm paying you to train Tank. We don't took this over. Don't be asking no questions. Tim Witherspoon didn't even have copies of his contract that he signed with Don King. Larry Holmes went through a lot of stuff as well. Slim Reaper said, nothing wrong with being honest to us all, Coach. Tank being moved about like a pawn on the chessboard. I hope Tank gets his house in order. Yeah, see, a lot of people who might be Floyd Mayweather fanboys, they don't want to hear this. Because it doesn't fit what they already want to believe. It doesn't fit what they want to, what they are, or PBC fanboys, or PBC ass kissers. It doesn't fit what they already want to believe, so they don't want to hear this. But even Canelo had to leave De La Hoya. He said De La Hoya, Mayweather, and Canelo all made money when they left and became their own boss. You gotta kind of be real careful with how you move too. Because you got those power brokers in boxing. You got to be real careful. You can't you got to be real careful how you move. You see what I'm saying? Will says, Coach, I told you, man, I give you a one-time offer. I manage you for 45%, but you get your money on the back end. Snow Reaper said, Dillian White is a free agent, coach. He works with Eddie, but there's no contract tying him down. But guess what? Dillian White catching hell trying to get a side of the title. They got listen, hey, Slim Reaper, they do all kind of dirty stuff, boy. If the promoter do not have you fully under their control, or if you are a fighter that has a mouth that likes to cause problems, they got something set up for you. Mysteriously, you don't get shots at the title. The WBC, we're not gonna allow you to fight. We're gonna allow Wilder to fight this guy, that guy. You could tell when it's a fighter that's in the doghouse because all this your own people start stabbing you in the back. Yeah, man. He says, it be your own people. Every time it's gonna be your own people. Every time it's gonna be your own people. Every time it's gonna be your own people, dog. He said there are too many PBC ass kissers on the chat. Yeah, I know. I get it. They never even met Al Heyman. Al went piss on these dudes if they was on fire. But we got the cap for him, though. That's Al Heyman. Yeah, it sounds good. He says, Coach, what would you do if you was in Tank's positions? I will honor my contract. There's nothing that he can do. I will honor my contract. If I was in Tank's position, I will honor my contract. And when my contract is up, try to renegotiate. Tell him, hey man, if you want me to re-sign with you, or I want to work exclusively with Al Heyman myself, and I want to have my own attorney, and I want to have my own accountant, and I want to audit the financial records. Once I become that's what I would do. If I was Tank, I'll fulfill. I do what Terrence Crawford did. Fulfill my contract. That's what I would do. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe with the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe with the like button. If I was in Tank Davis, I will fulfill the contract. He says every independent fighter wants your money. Get to a point where you have to gain some knowledge. Who you owe, how much you spend. A lot of spenders have no one to show how to move your money. Fact. I'm just saying, dog. He says Hagler and the Petronelli brothers, they didn't play that mess. Took Hagler 49 fights to get a title shot. Yeah. Damn so did. Hagler had 40-some fights before he got his first title shot. Because they wasn't gonna play the game. Don King tried to sign Hagler. Hagler like, nah, we ain't doing that. But it doesn't fit the narrative though. It doesn't fit the narrative. So these, I've been watching boxing a long time, dog. And these younger guys, these guys that's like half my age, these set of fans, these are the children of the PBC. The Floyd Mayweather tail end of his career fanboys, these dudes are something real special. These guys are real special. These guys and these YouTube channels, these YouTube channels, these some old crusty niggas. These dudes my age and older. And these guys feel the need to cap for promotional companies and financial advisors. I've never understood it. This is some new wave shit. As crooked as financial advisors and promotional companies and financial advisor companies are, as crooked as they are, these guys feel the need to cap for them. They will argue with you. They will debate with you. They will threaten you online with violence, protecting their favorite promotional companies, their favorite financial advisors, and their favorite promoters. Never seen anything like this before in my life. Fans who love the sport of boxing love boxing and they love to see great fights. These new booty guys, they like, and it's not just young, it's the older guys too. They like promotional companies. Oh, we don't need to see that fight because they dude on the wrong side of the street. Oh, yeah? Tell me why Sean Porter is fighting exclusively on Top Rank and ESPN for this one fight with Terrence Crawford. The other side of the street shit, some bullshit. It's real. It is real, though. It is real. Because promotional companies do not like to cross-promote. They like to keep all the money in-house. So if you're a promotional company and you control all of the fighters, guess what? If you're an independent fighter, you got to fight somebody, right? Let me show you something. Let me show you guys something. I'm finna show you exactly what I'm talking about. I'm finna show you exactly what I'm talking about. I'm fixing to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm finna show you exactly what I'm talking about. Let's say you are Don King controlled all of the heavyweights in the 80s, right? If I'm an independent fighter, and let's say I want to, if I'm an independent fighter, let's say I want to fight let's say I'm an independent fighter and I want to fight somebody that's in the top 10. And guess what? I have to fight a fighter that's a PBC fighter. Or if I got to fight a fighter that's a top ranked fighter. Or if I got to fight a fighter that's a main matchroom boxing fighter, right? This guy right here, he says, my mouth gets me in trouble at work, coach. He said, I speak out against management for treating other colleagues like ish, and it costs me long term. Right here. Yeah. Sometime when they got you, they got you. She says, in an interview after Crawford versus Brook fight, the guy asked Bud when he fight Spence. Bud looked right at Bob Arum and made Arum answer the question. Yes, he did. That told you everything you needed to know. Bud looked directly at Bob. And you hear Bud say all the time, look, I'm just a fighter. That's the manager's and that's the promoter's job to do that. You're right about that. Look directly at Bob. Tank looked directly at Floyd. Charlo and them, call Al. Aaron Smith, call Al. They don't look at Al because Al ain't there to be seen. But they got to call Al, right? This is facts. This is what's going on. So now, you get a fighter like shout out to Remy.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2, bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, that's some fly gear you wearing, brother. Yeah, I really appreciate that. True. Really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. So now, somebody like a Devin Haney, let's say he's with the Zone or he works with the Zone. He's his own boss, right? Guess what? Teofimo Lopez, the WBC franchise champion, he's a top-ranked fighter. Jojo Diaz, I think he's a Golden Boy fighter. And let's say you're this guy, Devin Haney. He his own boss, right? He his own boss. He does what he wants to do, right? And guess what? When you control all the chickens in the barn, it won't take long for the rooster come home. When you control all the chickens in the barn, the fox is going to have to come to you in order to get these fights. The only way he was able to make this fight happen, Eddie Hearn, because this kid don't know how to negotiate contracts, and Bill Haney don't know how to. That's why they work with Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is a power broker. This guy fights. He's with Golden Boy, and he fights on the Zone. This guy has his own promotional company, but he fights on the Zone pretty much. Might as well say, because Eddie Hearn is the one making all these deals happen. So he had to get with this guy. If Golden Boy Promotions say, nah, you ain't gonna get this fight, guess what? You won't see no fight coming up with Devin Haney versus Jojo Diaz. In order for him to get a fight with this guy, he's gonna have to go to Bob Arum. Bob can say, look here, kid, the only way you're gonna get this fight, you're gonna have to sign an exclusive promotional rights contract with me. That's how this gonna work. If he don't sign a contract with Bob Arum, guess what? He ain't got to worry about fighting Teofimo Lopez. And let's say Vasily Lomachenko is a top-ranked fighter. Garcia is a Golden Boy fighter. Jorge Linares is what? I think he's a top-ranked fighter. I don't know what he is. Top rank or golden boy. Let's just say the top 10 fighters. Jorge Linares is a top ranked fighter. Zara's a top ranked fighter. Coleman is a top ranked fighter. Let's say all the Javier Fortuna. Let's say the top 10 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The top 10 guys. Let's say all of these guys. I see Isaac Cruz. They got Isaac Cruz right here. Tank fighting the number ranked 12 guy. They just put him there. Let's say all of these guys are with different promotional companies. If you're an independent fighter, you ain't gonna fight neither one of these guys unless that promoter, because that promoter, listen. In order for you to make money to fight, you're gonna have to fight somebody in the top 10. And all of the top 10 fighters are controlled by Top Rank in the lightweight division. That's it. That's how this works. He's going to have to bow down and negotiate something with one of these promoters. Because the promoter can say, look, kid, we don't even need you. We can have a bunch of in-house fights. That's what PBC does. I can prove it to you. That's what PBC does, right? Let's go to the welterweight division. Let's go to the welterweight division. Welterweight division, you see big fish, big fish. I'm Dallas, Texas. I'm Dallas, Texas. Big fish. Call Al. You see Mr. Call Al, right? Let's go here. Virgil Ortiz is a golden boy fighter. Mikey Garcia, he's a free agent, but he used to be with PBC. Keith Thurman is retired. We ain't gonna talk about Keith Thurman. He's a PBC fighter. Danny Garcia is a PBC fighter. Jerron Ennis is not a PBC fighter. Conor Benn is not a PBC fighter. But the guys who have the belts, Errol Spence has 2 belts. Where's Ugas? Ugas has another belt. So you have 4 championship belts in boxing, in the welterweight division, right? I don't think they have a franchise. Errol Spence have 2 of them. He's big fish. He's with PBC. Ugas has the other one. He's with PBC. Terence Crawford, WBO champion. He's with Top Rank. This is his last fight with Top Rank. If Errol Spence wants to fight this guy, more than likely he's going to have to come across the street. Even though he's fighting Sean Porter, who is on the same side of the street as Errol Spence. So make sense to me. He's fighting Sean Porter, who's on the same side of the street as Errol Spence, finalmente. But in order for him to get these fighters, he's going to have to go over there. That's how it works. Period. Because PBC, Al Heyman, controls the champions in the welterweight division. Al Heyman used to control the champions in the heavyweight division. But guess what happened? Every time a PBC fighter fights outside of their stable, they get their ass whipped. So this is why promoters don't like to fight outside of their stable. Anytime a PBC fighter, Tyson Fury fought Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's a PBC fighter. He got his ass whipped twice. Right? Caleb Plant fought Canelo Alvarez, he got his ass whooped. So right now, they don't have any super middleweight champions with the PBC, and they don't have anybody in the heavyweight division that's a champion. Only one got a heavyweight champion is Don King. He has Trevor Bryant, WBA heavyweight champion. That's how this works. So it's not advantageous for PBC, for Al Heyman, to stage fights that are not in-house, because if their fighter loses that fight, they lose control of the belt, because the belt is now with another promotional company. So Eddie Hearn did a fight this weekend, right? It was an all DAZN, all matchroom card. The girl Alicia Baumgartner, she beat this girl named Terry. Guess what? Both of them are promoted by Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn didn't lose any money because Baumgartner upset Terry Harper. He promote both fighters. When you are a promoter and you promote both fighters, it's a win-win situation. Now, he might have picked, one of his favorites might have lost, but at the end of the day, when you have a company that promotes both fighters, guess what? It's a win-win situation. 9 times out of 10, that's what it is. That's what it is. I don't know what y'all are talking about in the chat. What's going on? He said Porter has no belt. Yeah, that is true. He has no belt. But what does that have to do with making a fight? What does that have to do with making a fight? He has no belt. He says USC is good for matchmaking, not good for fighters' pay. Yeah, that is true. UFC is a dying brand. No, sir. No, it's not. No, it's not. Eddie Val said, Coach, speaking of Danny, he was saying that he would KO anybody at 154. The same Danny that lost all of his step-up fights in the welterweight division. I'm supposed to believe that. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What it looks like some fanboys in there, huh? He said, is Mayweather a gin? I don't know what you mean by that. I know what gin means if you're saying what I think you're saying, you know, but I'm not sure. Toby Bartlett, he says that I'm the real American heavyweight champ, Trevor Bryan. Yes, he is. Whether you like it or not, Trevor Bryan is American heavyweight champ. Whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not, you know, he's heavyweight champ. American heavyweight champ, that's facts. Let's see. This guy here says, Steel Shell said it looks like the UFC is thriving. Yeah. Yeah, they look. Yeah, I was watching like UFC with MMA way back in 92, 93 with Ken Shamrock and Tito Ortiz, and I was watching that way back then. Tank Abbott, I was watching that way back then, though. Way back then, I was watching that. You know what I mean? Oh, look like y'all having a debate. What he say? He say back to coach. F you Cobra. Who is Cobra? Who is Cobra? He said so. Tank is on lightweight, light welterweight champ also. You know what? That's a good question, bro. That's a good question. Let's check and see. I think he dropped that belt. I think Tank dropped that belt. I'm not sure. Let's put it up and see. Let's put it up and see, my brother. No, I think Tank dropped the belt. Tank is not even in the top. No, hold on. You know, we need to look at WBA. We need to look at WBA. My bad. Shout out to Southpaw Killer.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, what network is Tim Tszyu fighting on, coach? Fighting on Wednesday, coach. You know what? That's a good question. I need to find out. I don't know who's on Tim Tszyu with, because he's over there in Australia. So I really don't know who he's with. Nick Rich says, absolutely. I started watching in 97 when you had to rent DVDs from the stores. Yeah. He says, Danny Garcia only hits the gym before he fight. Yeah, you know what I mean? So WBA, yeah. Let me look that up for you, fam. Let me look that up for you. Hold on. It's on Tank right there. Let me look that up for you. Oh, then we got, I was going to show y'all AB too. AB, you know, I will show y'all AB as well. Let me look that up for you, though. WBA, is Tank still a champion at the WBA? I don't know. Going to find out right now. I don't know who all of the champions are there. You know what I mean? I really don't know who all the champions are there. That's super lightweight division. Yeah, he's still a world champion. It said, well, I don't know if this has been updated. But WBA light welterweight, what's the WBA lightweight world champion? Lightweight world champion? WBA lightweight world champion. Gervonta Davis. Okay. He defeated Mario Barrios. Let me see. The undefeated Gervonta Davis is two-time super featherweight champion, world champion on April 21st, 2018. He knocked out yada yada yada. February 2019, he knocked out somebody else. Okay. Is Tank still a WBA champion? Let's see. Josh Taylor, we know he's undisputed WBC, WBO, IBF, and he's the WBA champion. We know that. He's undisputed. It says WBA world title. Yeah, Tank still has the belt at 140. Tank still has the belt at 140, fam, for what it's showing here. I know that he dropped the featherweight title. And he has the lightweight WBA regular belt, which we just saw. And we seeing here that he has the so here we go. Let me show you again, fam. Yeah, he's the WBA world champion right now in the in the super lightweight division. And when I click here, he is also the WBA lightweight world champion. So Tank is the 2-division world champion right now. Tank is the 2-division world champion right now. He said Tank dropped his belt at 130, coach. Yeah, I know he dropped that belt, but he still has the junior welterweight title, and he has the lightweight title, of course. He's defending that belt on December the 5th on Sunday. He said, "No, Tank is just a regular. Can't be at 130." Yeah. He dropped that belt. Let me say the other 2 WBA belts that Tank currently holds is 135, 140. Yeah, the Reggie belts. Yeah, he does. He has that. That is true. He says, he got the 140 regular, so basically an intern champ. Yeah, pretty much. So he says, so he could potentially fight Josh Taylor and become undisputed at 140. That fight ain't happening. Yeah, listen, I told you they not gonna let that fight happen. They're not gonna let that fight happen. They're not gonna let that fight happen, bro. You ain't got to worry about that. You're right. He could potentially. The key word is potentially. But is that gonna happen? Nah, that's not gonna happen. They're gonna keep making in-house fights, and that's what they're doing. He said, "What do you think about Teofimo saying he undisputed?" Yeah, I don't went through that already. I you know what? I ain't really got much to say about that. About Teofimo saying he undisputed. The sanctioning bodies don't recognize him as being undisputed. The boxing historians don't recognize him as being undisputed. I don't went through that. WBC don't recognize him as being undisputed on their website. How do I know? Because of, how do I know that? Because of this. This is how I know that, fam. That's real easy. I don't body that already. That's too easy to body there. This tells you everything you need to know right here. WBC lightweight champion. Big ass picture right here of the champ. In small letters, franchise champion. That'll tell you everything you need to know. Right there. WBO, IBF, and WBA champion. WBC champion, this guy. WBC franchise champion, this guy. That'll tell you everything you need to know. Period. And how do I know this? Because when you go to the WBC website, everybody they show right here is the champion. How do I know? I went through this before already. When you go here to heavyweight, the main guy you see right here that's the champion is Tyson Fury. When you go down to the Bridger weights, which the main guy that has the belt right here that they have a picture of is Oscar Rivas. When you go down to light heavyweight, the main guy with the belt is Artur Beterbiev. Right? That's how they do it, right? That's how we know. That's how we know that who the WBC recognizes. They go right here, the WBC super middleweight champion. The main picture you see right here is Saul Canelo Alvarez. This tells you everything you need to know. Right? This tells you who the WBC recognizes. Main guy they got right here, Jamal Charlo. Right? Go down to the welterweight division. The main guy they got right here, junior welterweight division, super welterweight division, Jamal Charlo. You see what I'm saying? So I don't body this. This don't been bodied already too many times. And you go down here, super lightweight is gonna be Josh Taylor. And if you go down to the lightweight, you're gonna see a picture of Devin Haney. That kill all that. Case closed. Let's see. Let's see what he got right here. He said, I used to go back and forth with people about Tank Davis having the potential to be undisputed at 130, 135. Everybody don't want to be undisputed. Only a few people that's talking about undisputed in boxing. And the few two that is, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. That's not everybody's, goal. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I just wanted to show you guys that this is the foolishness that Leonard Ellerbe is selling us. And I wanted to show you guys that these guys are playing the Mexican fan base for a fool. When he said that, hey, you know, well, the people of Mexico, you know, they riding high right now off of Canelo Alvarez's victory, his accomplishments. So he's going to tap into that excitement, and they're going to get behind Cruz, and Cruz got to represent for his country. He's laying it on thick, laying it on real thick, laying it on real thick. And guess what, man? He's doing a good job as a promoter for laying that on real thick. He's doing a good job as a promoter. She says, I saw an interview with Suleiman did with Fight Hype. He was asked directly about the franchise belt and Haney's belt. He did not give a direct answer. He tap danced. Of course he tap danced, Nick Rich. This is what I'm saying. Mauricio Suleiman is a politician. He's not going to answer direct questions. This is what politicians do. Never answer the question. Never answer the question. That's rule number one when it comes to being deceptive. And when you just flat outright lying, never get pinned in the corner, never answer the question. Mauricio Suleiman, is Devin Haney the true WBC champion? Well, you know, it is the opinion of the WBC that, you know, that Devin Haney is the WBC champion, while at the same time, Teofimo Lopez, he is the franchise champion. We did tell him that is the most prestigious belt. Okay. Stop right there. Mr. Mauricio Suleiman, I noticed that on the WBC website, you show a picture of all of the main champions that you recognize as the champion of each division. Can I ask you a question, sir? Is that true that the guy who you have a picture of that's holding the belt on each weight division, is that true that is the champion, the WBC champion? That is correct. Okay, sir. So could you explain to me, sir, that why is Devin Haney, you have a picture of Devin Haney on the lightweight, his picture has been the lightweight champion. Is that what you're saying, sir, that he is the main champion in that division? Well, you know, it is the position of the WBC. Wait. You just said that the guy who is the main guy on each weight, on each division, when you click on your website, that is the champion. That's what you just said. I asked you that. You said that is correct. Now I'm saying that, hey, on the lightweight division, Devin Haney is the main picture that you have on there, like the rest of the weight division. Does that mean he is the main champion? Well, you know, it is the opinion of the WBC. I'm like, oh, goddamn. He talking in circles. Shout out to Big J.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Appreciate that, fam. I appreciate that, fam. John McSmith said old schoolers on the look at the Ring magazine rankings. And the Ring magazine can be manipulated as well. Don King owned the Ring magazine. He used to do it all the time. Jake Miller says, he said, Coach, have you heard any big news from WBC convention? Yeah, as a matter of fact, yeah. I heard some big news. Got you right here. I wasn't even going to talk about it today. Right here, this guy's upset. Hold on. This guy's upset right here. I heard some big news right here. Here you go. Got you right here. The WBC says, it says right here, let me blow it up for you guys so you guys can see. WBC had a convention today, guys. It says Tyson Fury versus Dillian White will not be ordered today. Why? Because the WBC have stated at their convention that they cannot order the mandatory as their legal arbitration with White is ongoing and must be resolved first. So right now they have Dillian White by the balls. This is called, I have you by the balls, Dillian White. You filed a complaint against the WBC, and now there is currently a arbitration going against us. So what we're going to do, we are going to, even though that you are the interim champion, and the interim champion has been mandated, and normally the interim champion is the guy that the main champion, Tyson Fury, is supposed to fight next. You know, hold on. This is the guy that he's supposed to fight next. You're supposed to be mandated to fight him. But because you're not being a good boy, Dillian White, because you're not being a good boy and you want to talk bad and, get out of line and get spotty and take us to arbitration, what we're going to do is we're going to make sure you don't get a shot at this title, and we're going to hide behind the fact that because we have a legal arbitration that's in place, this must be resolved first. Basically what they're saying, nigga, drop the arbitration suit if you want to fight Tyson Fury. That's what they are saying. Drop the arbitration if you want to fight Tyson Fury. As you can see. That's what they're saying. Check this out, baby boy. What you're going to do is this here. You got this arbitration against us because we've been defecating on you. You've been the mandatory to fight for the championship belt when Wilder had the belt, and we did not allow Wilder to fight you. So we do what Al Heyman tells us to do, right? And whoever the promoter is at that time. So what we're going to do with this here, Eddie Hearn already told us that you've been getting out of line, giving him problems. So Eddie told us on the low that, listen, what we're going to do is we're not going to allow Dillian White to get a title shot right now because Dillian has been acting kind of funny, acting kind of strange over here with Matchroom. He doesn't know how to play the game. So since he doesn't know how to be a good boy and play the game, what I need you to do for me, mate, is just tell him that, hey, because of the arbitration, we're going to, you're not going to allow him to fight right now. Then I'm going to get out there in the media and say, I feel gutted for Dillian White because he's fought years in order to get in this position, and I can't believe that the WBC is doing this to him. So he's playing both sides against the middle. This is what's going on. Nigga, get in line. Keep your mouth closed. Do as you're told. If you want to get a shot at this title, this is what it's going to be. I'm going to give it to you in layman's terms. This is what they're saying. This is what they're saying to Dillian White. Nick Rich says, facts. That's why White stays talking trash about Hearn. He knows Hearns ain't for him. No, he's not. Not for him at all. The man been the mandatory since 1972. Yeah, since 1972, he's been the mandatory interim champion. He can't get a goddamn fight at a WBC belt. Dillian White is, hey, man. Some guys like Adrian Broner get chance after chance after chance. I told you guys, this sport of boxing is very corrupt. These promoters have a way. When a fighter got out of line with Don King, guess what Don King did? Okay, baby boy, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I got something for you. You want to bring your own attorney to the table, huh? Guess what? Fire your attorney. Get rid of your manager. If you want to fight any of my fighters in the top 10. And if you get spotty and you run your mouth too much, since I'm very powerful, I get in contact with Mauricio Sulaiman and tell Mauricio, hey mate, I got an old favor I need you to do. Need you to do for me. Dillian has been in the doghouse lately. He's been talking real grimy. He doesn't like the fact that Anthony Joshua is my favorite son, and he doesn't like that. I tried to talk it over with him. He's been acting irrational. Just let him know, hey, Dillian, Tyson Fury, Dillian White will not be ordered today. Why it won't be ordered today? The WBC have stated that at our convention that, we cannot order the mandatory as the legal arbitration with White is ongoing and it must be resolved first. So the WBC saying, look here, man, check this out, man. Since you want to bring us up on arbitration because we've been defecating on you since 1972, not allowing you to fight for the WBC's belt. Since you want to force us to do what we should have done for you, this is our way of returning the favor. And Eddie Hearn don't mind because Dillian White is a problem for him anyways. So Dillian, look, I feel gutted for you. I feel gutted, but guess what? You got to know how to play the game, baby boy. You're running your mouth. You need to be a good boy and do as you're told. Be a team player. Be a team player. You're going to make some money with me, but you got to be a team player, mate. I got this contract I want to sign. I know you work with me on a fight-by-fight basis. I got this contract I want you to sign a multi-fight deal for me. Sign this multi-fight deal and, let me own the rights to you instead of you being a free agent and working on me on a fight-by-fight basis. Why don't you sign over your rights to me And I think maybe I can convince Mauricio Suleiman to give you a title give you a shot at the title. WBC can't make Dillian White the man though, because Dillian is suing them to try to get a title shot. You feel me?
True.
This is how it goes, guys. This is how it goes.
But this bomb is taking the easy matches, fighting other bombs.
This is how it goes. He say T.O. and Bob going through it now. T.O. had to crawl back to Bob. T.O. had to crawl back to Bob because T.O. was listening to his daddy. My son undisputed and everybody's hating. My son to beat Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson. My son to beat Joe Louis. My son to beat Sonny Liston. My son to beat everybody. There's nobody that ever boxed in the history of boxing before my son won't beat that guy. Listening to your hype man, Too Big MC, your daddy. Going around the world talking trash, telling Bob Arum, yeah, you're gonna pay me what I'm worth, Bob. I'm gonna go out there and take it the purse bid. Bob said, oh yeah, that's what you're gonna do? I'm gonna take it the purse bid, Bob. He said, oh yeah, okay. Good luck with that. Went to purse bid. He was on Twitter doing the Tootsie Roll, the butterfly. Bob said, this boy don't know no goddamn better. This boy don't know no better. He really think he gonna fight on Triller. This boy don't know who I am. Whole year went by. Triller, the fights for to happen, we pull out, reschedule. Oh, you got COVID. That happened. Guess what he had to do? Went on back, crawled back to Bob Arum. He signed the contract extension with Bob Arum. Look here, boy, check this out. This what you gonna do. Now, listening to your daddy, he all coked up, snorting. Listening to your daddy got you messed up. This what you gonna do. You gonna sign this contract extension. You gonna do as I tell you to do. Oh, okay, Bob. Okay, you're right, Bob. I messed up. And I'm gonna pay you less money, and you're gonna get paid less money than what Triller was gonna pay you. Oh, okay, Bob. Okay. Eddie Hearn win the purse bid. End up paying them exactly what they was worth in the first place. Shout out to the DSV for dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, word on the street is Tank washed Porter in sparring 2 days ago. Shaking my head, Bud by TKO. Yeah, that's word on the street. You can't go by that. You can't go by that. You can't go by the sparring stories. So, cause that don't mean anything. As a matter of fact, we got what's the rest of the fights we have? This is the rest of the fight schedule, guys. This is how boxing work, guys. None of your favorite fighters ain't who you think they are. He said this is the WBC's Deontay Wilder moment. Fight Ortiz, get your mandatory shot, drop your court case, and get your shot. They're all playing Dillian like a fiddle. Yes, they are. They're playing Dillian White like a fiddle. Dillian White know what's going on. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. He says, Coach, what you going to say when Crawford re-signed with Top Rank? If he re-signed with Top Rank, that won't be a bad move because he getting paid a lot of money. But you said that he's re-signing with Top Rank. That's what you said. How do you know that? Because all the information that I got saying that this is Bud's last fight. And I told y'all like that 6 months ago he's leaving Top Rank. I know that. So anyways, it is what it is. This is what goes on in boxing. He said, you said he wasn't. Yeah, I did say he wasn't. I said he wasn't re-signing with Top Rank. That's what I said. I stick by that. Teddy Atlas said the same thing. So it is what it is, guys. But this is the schedule. Let me show you the rest of the schedule. This is what's next. We have, we have my guy Crawford fighting November the 20th. Him and Sean Porter. We have some fights in the UK that's on Sky Sports. The Zone, Teofimo Lopez, George Cambosos Jr. says WBC. Teofimo has 2 WBC belts. WBC franchise, IBF, and WBO title. That's on the 27th. Stephen Fulton versus Brandon Figueroa. That's on the 27th of November. That's for the WBC, WBO Super Bantamweight titles. That's going to be a good fight. We have, we got, this is the schedule. I'm going to keep this up every day, guys. I'm going to keep this up every day. December the 4th, we have Devin Haney versus JoJo Diaz. December the 5th, we got Gervonta Tank Davis. That's on a Sunday. That's at the Staples Center versus Isaac Cruz. And then December the 11th, we have the Cardiff card in the UK, Chris Eubank Jr. versus Liam Williams. I want to see that fight. And then we got Clarissa Shields versus Emma Cozing. And then we have Conor Benn versus Chris Algieri. That'll be a good fight for Conor Benn. Then we got Katie Taylor versus Sharapova. Katie Taylor's putting her titles on the line. She got WBA, WBC, IBF, and WBO, so she undisputed as well. Vasily Lomachenko versus Richard Coleman. Let's see. Nonito Domer. Got some good fights coming up. We got Joseph Parker versus Derek Chisora on December the 18th. So we'll look at all of these. We'll look at December. We're going for November. We have some good fights. For November, we have the 27th. So we got Figueroa versus Fulton. We got Teofimo versus George Kambosos. And we have Crawford versus Porter. And we have I think we have, don't we have damn, I want to say we have what the dude name is? Andrade. We got Andrade right here. Sorry about that. On the 19th, we got Andrade versus Jason Quigley. So the 19th, the 20th, the 27th, we got some fights. This dude wants some attention. This is a troll, Cesar Castro, coach ducking my bet. What do you want to bet, sir? Betting what? What are you betting? He said, I bet you Crawford resigns. I bet you he doesn't. And I bet you don't pay. So, I ought to know who you are, Caesar. Trust me, I know you very well. Very familiar with you. Think you a Canelo fanboy or something like that? Think you a fanboy. You come over here every day. And you don't like Crawford. You're a Crawford hater. I bet you $100 he resigns. I don't believe you'll pay if you lose. I don't believe you'll play if he lose. Who is your favorite fighter, Cesar Castro? He said, I'm a boxing fan. Who is your favorite fighter, sir? Let's bet. Let's bet $500 he don't resign. Give me your cash app. I don't bet, and I don't think you'll pay anyway. Let's bet $500. And as a matter of fact, let's bet $500 that Crawford beats Sean Porter this weekend. This dude's something else. This is a Crawford hater here. I know who this guy is. He's a Crawford hater. Yeah, you got to come on the phone call. Oh, he said, no, you got to come on the phone call first. We got to get everything documented. We got to get everything documented. He said, I'm a Crawford fan. Don't believe you. Don't believe you at all. I bet you $500 that he don't resign, and we can bet some money on the fight this weekend. Put your money where your mouth is. I need your cash app. Hit me up on my email. My email is New Media Today USA Boxing. And who is your favorite YouTube channel? What he say? He say, Coach, don't do me like that. No, I gotta call it. I gotta call it like it is, bro. I gotta call it like it is. You know. I bet it. Forget 100. Let's bet 500. He don't resign. I've spoken to people in this camp personally. I know that for a fact. But let's bet 500 and let's put some money on whatever you want to bet on the fight. And we need a way to secure the funds, though. because I never betted you before. I don't know if you'll pay, so we need a way to secure the funds. Who is your, who is your favorite YouTube channel or whatever? I don't know, but yeah, just get in contact with me, newmediatodayusa@gmail.com. Get in contact with me, newmediatodayusa@gmail.com. I never betted anybody on whether a fighter would resign with a promotional company or not. I normally bet on fights, but if you want to bet on that, we can. The bet is $500. The bet is $500. My email, Castro, Cesar Castro, my email is newmediatodayusa@gmail.com. That's my email. You can also find me on Instagram. And I'm here every day. You will get paid. Coach Malachi Williams. Look me up on Instagram, Coach Malachi Williams. And I'm here 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every day. My Cash App, sir, is $New Media Today USA. Get in contact with me on email. Today is what the day is. No, today is Tuesday, November the 16th. We can document it. I'm so confident that he won't sign. I wanted to bet you $500. You got 100 on it. I got 5 on it. That's how confident I am. I tell you what, I bet you $100 on that. I bet you $100 on that. So me and Cesar Castro got a bet that Crawford won't re-sign with Top Rank. He said he will. We got that. I bet you $100 on that. Get in contact with me. Get in contact with me, Cesar Castro. Get in contact with me at my email, and we need to see your Cash App. I don't believe in betting on air. I don't believe you, to be honest with you. And that's all I have to say about it. But I'm very familiar with who you are. Very familiar. So we got you. We got your $100 bet. He said, I got you. Hit me up. Do that. Anything else you want to bet, Castro? He said, I hate PBC, but Crawford can't get the fights at Top Rank. No, he's going to have to. If he want to get those fights, he's going to have to go to the PBC. He's going to have to go to the PBC. He said, just tell me yes or no, man of my word. Man, listen, man, I don't know you. I already said yes. We got a bet for $100. Get in contact with me. newmediatodayusa@gmail.com. You can hit me, give me your Cash App. Drop your Cash App down there as well. Drop your Cash App down there as well. I'm going to put it on the books right here. Cesar Castro. Drop your Cash App. What's your Cash App? It's easy money here. But I know you ain't going to pay. I know you ain't going to pay. What's your Cash App, Caesar? That's easy money there. That's it. I'm through talking about that. That's easy money. What's your Cash App? I spoke to Red personally. He don't even know who Red is. Spoke to him personally. He don't even know what's going on with the situation. And I know he don't. Man, I ain't damn all that talk, bro. What your Cash App is, man? Damn all that. What's your Cash App shit? I'm through talking. What's your Cash App, Caesar? My Cash App is New Media. My Cash App is New Media Today USA. That's it right there going across the screen. And I'm through talking about it. I know you capping. What's your Cash App? I know you capping. And reach out to him. If you don't hit me up and don't reach out to him, I know you bullshit. Yeah, we're going to move on, though. We're going to move on. Let's go ahead and wrap the show up, guys. We had a damn good show, man. As I said before, guys, these promoters, they doing these fighters dirty, dog. Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd, they are strategically handling Tank's career. And I'm not saying this is Tank Davis's fault, but he's in a powerless situation. Tank is in a powerless situation. He's being controlled. And in the sport of boxing, Al Heyman controls his PBC fighters. This is what goes on. Dillian White, he got to play the game if he want to get these fights. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is, and it's unfortunate, but this is why we don't see a lot of these fights. You won't see a lot of these fights. Nick Rich says, he's still talking. Cause yeah, I ain't got no time to be talking. He still ain't dropped the cash out. So he ain't talking. Anyways, he ain't dropped the cash app at all. I have bets right here. That if I lose, I have to pay these bets. I have a bet with Chinese Yoga, who's in the chat, $20 bet. He's betting that Sean Porter beats Crawford. And I have his cash out right here. I have his cash out right there. Right? I have another bet with F Society. No, not F Society. He didn't. If I don't have the money next to it, I don't have a bet with you. I have another bet with Mark Tayon. $125 pound. $125 what the bet is. Chinese Yoga is $20. Will, I had a bet with Will, but Will has not dropped his cash app. So I don't know his cash app. And I got a bet with my brother Chick. These are the ones that I'm honoring that's on this paper. I have their name and their cash app. You will get paid that night. You ain't doing that, man. You just talking, man. You just talking. Cobra Kai says Caesar's a fanboy. Trust me. Yeah, I know that. He come over here every day, too. Come over every day. He ain't dropping no cash app. He just capping. That's what they do, though. That's what they do. Shout out to Remy. Shout out to Hector Garcia. Shout out to Yuri Z. What's happening, bro? Shout out to I Don't Want a Channel. Shout out to James Hickey. Shout out to Bond Scott. Shout out to Ronald Finkley. Shout out to Big Hector Garcia. What's up, Big Heck, man? Shout out to Pugilism. Shout out to Justo Lugo. Shout out to Jay Miller. Shout out to Toby Bartlett. Shout out to the Queen Lisa Bell. Shout out to the Queen Bless 365. Shout out to the Queen Arlette. Shout out to the Queen Karma Serene. And shout out to the Queen Nick Rich. Shout out to you. Shout out to Graham Taylor once again. Shout out to Bon Scott. Shout out to Loke. What's happening? What up, Loke? Shout out to Rob Real Shows. Shout out to John McSmith. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Toby Bartlett. Shout out to Martin Rojas. Shout out to Ricky. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Graham Taylor. Shout out to DSV in the building. Shout out to Derek Curry. Shout out to Jay Miller. What's happening, fam? Shout out to George H. What the lick read? Shout out to Thomas Jones. My main man, Big Ronald Finkley. Shout out to UGC Flame. Shout out to Pugilism. What's happening? Shout out to Pelion. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Graham Taylor once again. Shout out to this troll. This fanboy. Shout out to Jay Miller. Shout out to Jeff Luciano. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Boston George. Shout out to G Martinez. Shout out to Kelly Malia. Shout out to Easy Dimes. Shout out to who else we have in the building, man? The Queen Bless 365. Shout out to Bon Scott. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Derek Kerr. What the lick read? George H. What's happening? Let's see. Who else we have? James Hickey. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Cobra Kai. What's going on, bro? Shout out to Kelly Malia. Shout out to Damian Bennett. What's going on, my brother? Shout out to G Martinez. Shout out to Steven Rivas. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Bruce Goals in the building. Bruce Gold said, you giving odds? No, I ain't giving no odds. I ain't giving shit. Sean Porter is supposed to be that monster, that killer. That's supposed to expose Terrence Crawford. He's supposed to be the one that Terrence Crawford has a weak resume. He ain't fought nobody. No, Sean Porter's a PBC fighter. Crawford been ducking him. No, you don't get no odds. If he's who you guys say he is, it's a head-up bet. Shout out to James Hickey. Shout out to Ray Pack Stricken. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Reggie Colvin. Shout out to Javon Soto. Shout out to Louis James. What's going on, fam? Louis James. Shout out to the Crescent City. Shout out to Steven Rivas. Shout out to my brother Charlo.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Hector Garcia once again. Shout out to Rich.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Yuri Z.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Havon Soto. What's going on, my brother?
Hey, okay.
James Hickey. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
I am Dave.
Hey, okay.
Easy Dimes.
Hey, okay.
Who else we have in the building, man? Reggie Colvin. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
He said, don't believe him, coach. I don't. That guy, I'm very familiar with that guy. He think I don't know who he is. Shout out to Uwapo.
Hey, okay.
Once again. Shout out to Graham Taylor. Shout out to Arthur Hawkins.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to who else we have? Frankly Sherry. What's going on?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to who else we have in the building? I think that's it. I think that's it. Shout out to Joe G. Valdez.
Hey, okay.
And I think that Jay Mooring. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Other than that, that's it. This is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out for New Media Today USA Boxing. Guys, we will be on tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have a great show tomorrow. This is Fight Week, Crawford Porter. This is a damn good fight coming up. May the best man win. You already know who I'm riding with. I put my money where my mouth is. We acknowledge cash apps, bets and cash apps. That's what we're acknowledging. That's what's down here. You will get paid that night if I lose. Promise you that. You know what I mean? I know how these guys are. They do a whole lot of capping, but they ain't gonna do shit. Other than that, this is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me give everybody a round of applause. If you are a troll or fanboy and I upset you today, please, if you don't want to come back, never come back and block yourself. Promise you I won't miss you. Shout out to everybody who's on Facebook who's watching this simulcast. Shout out to everybody on Twitter who's watching this simulcast. Shout out to everybody who's listening to this worldwide on the podcast, on Amazon Music and Spotify. Other than that, that's it. This is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out for New Media Today USA Boxing. Frank Vargas, what's going on, fam? Holla at you guys, man. See you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Don't meet me there. Beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on,